is the first. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Okay. I think we are good. I think we are great. So, really quickly, let me go ahead and I probably should have done this first. But we are doing Kamui's new event story. Because why not? And hopefully we'll go backwards. We'll get enough summons to get Kamui, because I don't think I got him. Ooh, I see discounts. I see discounts. We got discounts. If it wants to load, please don't crash like it did yesterday. 25 of 60. Oof. Is this game fun? I would say so. I'm more or less interested in the story, the lore of it. The battle, it's not too mainly for the gacha. Not mainly for the gacha. I like this story. It's got that visual novel mixture to it, so yeah. Also, they have voice acting, so at least for the later chapters, not for the recent not for the old ones. I was about to say the later ones. Well, I assume so. They probably didn't add voice acting for this one. I don't know. Sometimes they add voice acting. Love me some visual novels. Yes! You can't go wrong with it most of the time. Yeah, what's up? Current time is blank, and we're posted up in Babylonia's redacted as for the weather. Wait. What's going on? The good parts got all scrambled up. I fixed this thing like a million times, and it's still busted. Bro, don't you dare glitch out on me now. You ancient relic. Cypher has been gone on that mission forever, and I'm counting on you to help me set up the dopest surprise for the Commandant. Oh, that's so sweet of him. This recording is the welcome home gift I slaved over. You better not mess this up for me. Not the welcome home gift. The ancient machine ignores his complaints entirely, churning out disruptive noise as if to flaunt its vulnerable age. Alright, that's it. Time to give you some old school golden age for custom maintenance. Hit it with a wrench. Nailed it. Did he break it? It took several firm whacks, but the long neglected antique recorder finally grudgingly whirs to life. The impact, however, disturbs this thick layer of dust, which erupts into a cloud that Kamui inhales without warning. He doubles over with a couple of forceful coughs, their raw echo resounding starkly against the walls of the empty room. I have to say, the music is kind of giving like elevator music. I'm kind of loving this. Whoa, okay. Get it, payback. Cold man, really petty. And hey, no hard feelings. Finally working, so we're cool. You know, honestly, for this event, I was kind of hoping they would do like the last girly and put some voice acting into it. But just fine. His overhaul for his frame is honestly really cool. To make up for that little stunt, you better be on your A game and capture my best angles. Cause he flips open the recorder's lens, hits the start button, and angles the camera until his face fills the frame. Brilliant, exaggerated smile beams back at him from the electronic screen. Aw, today's the big day. Side Blue is finally coming home. The question is, where have I been? This webcam video I'm making has gotta be the ultimate surprise. As if in answer, the recorder's disruptive noise finally stops. Yeah, this angle is fire. Let's hold it for a sec. Kamui, best boy. Man, I look good. Okay, let's get a close-up. Hey, why is my face not popping? Gotta work on my expressions. Let me... What? Something other than laughter flickers across the electronic screen. Then with a sharp crack, Kamui's face contorts, seized by sudden pain. Is it possessed? Ah, ow. This is what happens when you skip frame maintenance. Somebody told me constructs could get those located jaws. Kamui eternally rubs his metallic jaw. Though it needs no such attention, he remains oblivious to the blinking red light on the recorder. After massaging his jaw repeatedly, he checks the terminal in his hand. The message he sent earlier this morning remains unanswered. He refreshes the screen several times, but the hoped-for notification never appears. Time passes when his attention finally returns to the recorder. The screen still running, a series of beeps warn him that the memory is nearly full. Oh, that means he has to delete it. Whoa, wait. It's already almost full. Dude, this thing is ancient. Aw, thank you for the follow, Valerie. I barely even filmed anything. Oh no, no, no. Gotta skip the middle parts then. Man, that's tragic. You were gonna witness the legendary Kamui killer dance. Oh, wait, hold on. Let him pull a little Dante from Devil May Cry. That would be hilarious. And my super emotional Kamui sings his heart out sessions. Alright, fine. We're jumping straight into the finale. Let's roll. Time to track down the whole squad and get their welcome home message for the Commandant. Yes! One of these days I'm gonna actually play Devil May Cry. He mounts the recorder on his hand, determined to document everything. But something still feels missing. He glances at his terminal again. Just like before, he remains silent. None of the notification sounds he's hoping to hear. Still no answer. Maybe the signal tower's busted again. But I call engineering to fix it. And surface facilities just can't keep up with Babylonia. This is like the 5th breakdown this month. Never mind. Everyone's stretched thin these days. They're probably swamped with patrols anyways. Hey, no sweat. If I can't wait for the signal to come back, then I'll just go find them myself. Hey, Kamui rolling out. No, please don't. I'm so scared. Like, let him go ahead and try to fix a little something. Kamui bursts from the cramped storage room, his cheerful voice echoing into the empty hallway. He feels like he's charging into a boundless wilderness, completely free. On the uncovered display screen, light and shadow flash rapidly as he races through the halls. He apparently forgotten to clip the camera again, still in selfie mode from earlier. Back in Babylonia, he never could run wild like this, watch for transporters, handle equipment with care. Now, none of those rules matter, because this is the surface base, humanity's last desperate clutch at survival after defeat. Oh no, did I get spoilers? When did it begin? Even Kamui can't pinpoint the movement of the moment. It was a slow unraveling. Babylonia shot down by ages again. Humanity announcing their retreat to the surface. A compromised fortune bitterness. Order crumbled not from rebellion, but from exhaustion. In constant struggle, humanity simply had no strength left for preserving old ways. Aw. That's oddly depressing. Kamui decides to find Chrome first. Of all of them, his schedule is the most reliably predictable. Ever since the retreat to the surface, humanity's combat capacity has been whittled away in endless skirmishes. Chrome is perpetually consumed with organizing guard patrols, his presence demanded in too many places at once. He's even taken to sleeping in his office now, the pod installed there allowing him to sequester himself for days. Kamui is sure he'll find him still buried inside. Captain! Hey, Captain! Aww. Kamui leans against the doorway, calling out while aiming his recorder at the chair inside. Ever oblivious, he doesn't realize the camera still captures only his own grinning face. You cutie patootie. Yeah, Captain, look at the camera. Just 1 sec. That's all I need. Wait, hold up. We're supposed to be recording welcome messages for Saibu. You gotta say something. It'll only take a minute. Come on! Kamui shouts until his voice gives out. The echoes stretching into what feels like eternity. At last, the occupant offers a grudging reply, yet even then the electronic touchscreen never ceases to steady ping of activity. Even Mind Alpha is coming back again. Oh, yeah, that's true. I feel like Alpha is like the, what is his name from Five Nights at Freddy? Is it Golden Freddy who's like, I always come back? I feel like that's Alpha in a nutshell. Whoa, stop right there. That's way too official. This is a welcome message, Captain. Ditch the mission briefings vibe. Not as you, Chrome. Not as you, Chrome. Not as Captain Chrome or duty. What else have you got? Like, faster and faster the notifications come. A rising tide that slowly submerges his questions. The murmured replies until nothing remains but the sound of their absence. Alright, I get it. You're busy. I'll round up the others first. Swing by when you're free, Captain. We'll all meet at the base entrance and welcome Saibu together. Aw, give him a hug. This time, Kamui leaves faster than ever before. He doesn't want to leave traces of his gloom here for Chrome to see. What choice is there? The surface has only grown harsher. Everyone's still able to carry weight. Has long since stopped counting hours. Are they in like a bunker? It feels like they're in a bunker. Time and energy must be devoted to battling hunger, disease, invasion, and death. Survival itself has become the most exhausting endeavor, but it doesn't matter. Kamui knows Slight Blue will understand the situation. Besides, there are still others around, so it's not a complete disappointment. At least he's like optimistic. I like optimistic people. The relentless pings of administrative work recede into the distance. His own footsteps and ragged breathing rise to fill the silence. Kamui bursts into a room where quiet prevails. Thank you for the light. Banshee, wake up! Rise and shine! I know you're definitely still crashed in your sleep pod. I'm coming in. Banshee is like the most sleepiest butterbean. Banshee moved his pod out of Strikehawk's lounge as well. Back on the surface, he returned to being a doctor, and the work never stops. Sheesh. He used to sleep anywhere, anytime. Not anymore. Now he needs a private space. Quiet lounge where he can steal precious hours of deep sleep when gaps appear. The reply comes from within. Banshee must be under again, lost to one of those rare, coveted slumbers. Just as I thought. You sealed yourself in again, didn't you? How many times is this now? He's a doctor. Alright then. Don't blame me for what happens next. Time to wake you up the loud way. Imagine he just gets a pot and a pan and is like, I'm not gonna sit cause of y'all. Y'all not gonna sit cause of me. That'll be funny. I can see Kamui doing that. Banshee! Wake up! He's not feeling it. The deafening noise activates a hidden device. With a shuddering crash, a massive metal door plummets downward, filling the entrance just as Kamui's foot begins to cross the threshold. Huh? Wait, hey, Banshee, you're hearing me? In fact, open up. Come on, man. Open the door. I lost the key you gave me like 2 days ago. I can't get in without you. Banshee. Unfortunately, not even the faintest whisper can breach this meticulously engineered barrier. His voice crashes against cold metal and dies, destined to go unanswered. Forget it. The door's no joke. He's not hearing a thing. What if the system kicked in? That means he's been pushing himself way too hard again. Had to lock himself in just to actually sleep. Alright, fine. Since you've been working that hard, I'll let it slide that you forgot our plans. We'll just leave you a note on the door. There, perfect. Oh, I feel bad. Everybody's trying this hardest and like everyone's just like, be gone. Leave me alone. Oh yeah, once you just head to the entrance I captain. Kamui and I'll be waiting for you there. Oh, and get some real rest, okay? When Slight Blue comes back, we'll all come visit you together. When that happens, I better see a fully charged wide awake Banshee. You've been working way too hard. Last time I saw you, you looked like a zombie. Impossible not to worry about you. Slight Blue, me, the whole squad, none of us want to see you running yourself into the ground like this. We'll say more, so much more. The metal stands mute between them. The words will wait for when Banshee can actually hear them. Oh, thank you for the like smile. Hello. Welcome. Man, rough start. I really thought at least all of us in Strikehawk would be there together. Wait, that's not true. What am I even saying? The captain and Banshee are just running late, that's all. No biggie. Aw, thank you. But still, it's kind of a bummer, Kamui. You gotta be here. We're the only partners in crime left to hold it down. Please tell me no emergency missions grabbed him today. Not the dancing. Hey. Kamui. Kamui dreads thinking about Kamui's usual schedule. Down on the surface, Kamui's partial immunity to the punching virus makes him more vulnerable than even Chrome's and Banshee. Eden lost his light when it fell. Now it navigates shadow, probes dark places, and Kamui goes whenever the darkness is. Every department, every division, treats him as their most precious asset. His availability is assumed, his presence is demanded. Finding him has become the exception rather than the rule. My brain went blank for a second, I couldn't read. The training room yields nothing. The medical bay stands empty. Even the cafeteria offers no sign. Grasping at his final thread of hope, Kamui makes his way back to the Strike Hop Lounge. Aww. You're gonna be sad? Don't be sad. The message stares back at him. Left on the same sticky note Kamui always uses. So familiar that Kamui can't tell whether this note was written today or weeks ago. Everyone's always looking for Kamui. Asking around will take forever. And honestly, most of them have no clue where he is either. Ah, well, I'm used to it. Guess we're throwing Kamui a whole new welcome party when he finally gets back. For now, straight to the entrance. Let me just check if there's enough memory left. Huh? Is that my eyes, my nose, my mouth? Wait, hold up. Does that mean all this footage earlier was... No way, I've been recording my own face this whole time. That icon. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. I never flipped the camera. It's been in stealthy mode the entire time. Whatever, not stopping me. Got everyone's reaction burned into my brain anyway. Telling Saibu about them will be just as good. Okay, memory's barely hanging on. Recorder's still kicking. Wait, can't he just connect his memory into like the camera or something just so that everyone else can see it? I feel like that could work. Now let me check the time. What? Time flew by how fast? Saibu is gonna be back in 3 minutes. Ooh. Big assumption. Bold of you to assume that I'm not running up the stairs right now. Or down the stairs. If I haul butt right now, I can still make it. Let's go, Kamui. Time to welcome Saibu home. Woo! So precious. He never bothered to switch the recorder from selfie mode. The resulting footage pitches and sways, capturing only fragments of his expression. A flash of excitement here and a furrow of concern there. Wait, what was I gonna say first? I knew it. I never needed a script, and surprise, forgot it anyway. Whatever, I'll just improvise. Okay, first, ask if Saibu is tired. I'm so thoughtful, right? I'm sorry, he's just too sweet. Then I'll tell Saibu about everything that's happened at the base these days. Commandant's gonna be so into it. No, wait, welcome back is literally the most important part. But that's gotta come first. I gotta reorder everything again. Hey, no stress. The ultimate surprise is gonna be that thing anyway. Did he bake a cake? I'm so confused. I'm so questioning. Still talking, Kamui arrives at the main entrance. His eyes snapped upward, seeking the top of the doorframe. Seeking that gift, the magical thing that brings joy, like a spell whispered into existence. He's ready to embrace the return of happiness. I don't know why they put arrival and return. Like, that's weird, but okay. Welcome home! He spreads his arms wide, preparing to welcome their arrival into a warm embrace. His palms turn upward, lifting slightly, a gesture meant both to spare the Commandant's travel-worn clothes from further dust, and to receive that enchanted token of happiness. But both his arms and palms only find emptiness. The spell, for all its promised magic, fails to manifest. Oh. Huh, that's weird. No way I got the time wrong. This is the one thing I wouldn't mess up. Something happened on the way. Maybe the Commandant's just got held up. And this confetti thing, of all times to break down, it picks now? No one arrives, no one leaves. Kamui stands alone at the entrance, trapped in a cycle of speculations, with no one to confirm or deny any of them. Did he wait? Did he reach out? Both options seem equally viable. Both feel equally futile. Hello! Hi! No name? Hehe. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Whatever. Guess I'll head back. Getting late anyway. I'll just wait at Saibu's sleep pod instead. Now that'll be a real surprise. Oh, if I was there and I came back and I just seen him waiting for me, I would give him the biggest bear hug ever. He's too precious. With that, he's gone in a flash, not a single glance back. Boisterous as always, Kamui charges toward his destination, the sleep pod waiting in Saibu's lounge. Oh, I feel bad. Everyone just done let him down. Well, those actually look kind of comfortable though. It's kind of giving like Automata Nier. I said that backwards. Nier Automata. It's almost like that. It's just got a little cappy up top. Kamui collapses into the customized bed. The softness swallowing him whole. Tension drains from every fiber of his being. He arches into a luxurious stretch, then inhales deeply, filling his lungs with a room unmistakably familiar scent. Did you get Kamui? No, not yet. Hopefully I'm trying to get him today, but I really don't have that many pulls just because I'm not active. But fingers are crossed that I do get him. I want this one, and then I want to get the frame for the, I think it was the Final Fantasy collab or something like that. The dark frame looks so cool. So comfy. I sneak in here so much, this bit's basically my second sleep pod now. Alright, time to review today's masterpiece. Kami curls up with the antique recorder, playing back everything he's filmed today. Mostly just his own face, again and again, and somehow, he still finds it entertaining. Because this, too, is a form of a memory. Through his own emotions, he can still see them, all the faces he never wants to forget. Look at that! Peak athletic form. Even though all these blurry pixels, he can hide this level of handsomeness. Captain's office has way too many screens. All those light reflections make my face look weird. Bro, that shot of me yelling at Wan Chi's door. My mouth is wide open. Not a good look, definitely cutting that part. Wait, hold up. On the table in our lounge. Is that an ugly photo of me? Tommy totally took that without me noticing and framed it. When he gets back, we're gonna have words. Recorder's almost dead. Battery's toast, memory full. Let me just add one last little bit. He turns it to his side and settles the recorder against the pillow next to him. His gaze meets the lens with quiet sincerity, as though addressing someone so near. He can almost feel their presence, almost reach out and brush their cheek. I don't know why my brain started to fumble. This part is just between us, okay? No one else gets to see it. Just you and me. You've been gone so long on that mission. I know it's important, I get it. But waiting is hard. It's been so long that some people started saying you might not come back at all. Like I'd ever believe that. I've been waiting this whole time. And then finally, you sent that message about coming home. I've been getting ready for so long, waiting for this day. So why'd you break your promise again? Something happened on the way? Okay, getting sleepy. I just pass out mid-sentence. Fair warning. Fair warning. Good night. Oh, the yawn overtakes him without warning. So huge it drowns out the recorder's tiny process. Eyes grow heavy, vision blurring. In the shadowed room, he doesn't see that the recorder has gone dark. His power spent. Its silent witness finally stilled. Put it on the charger. Oh, well, he's asleep. If I see that it was about to die, I will put on the charger because, like, I will be able to see it. It's okay. Tell me once. If I wait too long, just take a nap. When I wake up, you'll be right there. His voice shells off, sleep takes him. It's like a golden retriever. He waits expectant for the dream that will wake him up. But what's wrong? He has mimicked everything so carefully. Slow breaths, the stillness, the surrender, yet it remains mere imitation. He cannot dream. The dream never came, never will. We just started and it's just so depressing. Why is he so fine though? The wind screams outside. A needle of light pierces the rim and finds his face. Have I finally made it back? It stabs at his closed eyes. Too bright. Too insistent. In this heavy darkness, even such a thin beam demands wakefulness. He opens his eyes. Light means day. Day means no sleep. No sleep means no dreams. And no dreams means waiting. Though he knows Light Blue will not come back. What happened to me? It sounds like I'm dead. Oh, consciousness returns, and with it, the familiar impulse to reach for the recordings. For the moment his fingertips meet unyielding material, he remembers, acknowledges the truth. How many versions has he recorded? Countless. Each is indistinguishable from the last. For I persist in this theater of self-deception. Stop. It's gonna make me cry. Stop. Stop. Oh. Stop. Same thing every time. A welcome ceremony. The only difference is that in every previous recording, the camera was focused on Kami himself. Those recordings show nothing but empty, abandoned areas and him pretending at a reunion, performing a one-man show to an absent audience. Hey, Captain, look at the camera. Just 1 sec. That's all I need. Kami stands at the doorway, calling out while aiming his camera at the empty office. terrace wear thick coats of dust, exactly untouched as they have for ages. We just started the story. Stop. Ranchi, wake up! Rise and shine! You know you're definitely still crashed in your sleep pod. I'm coming in. Gaze drifts to the sleep pod standing open in the distance. He sees clearly that no one rests within them anymore. They wait in silence, like heavy tomes. Oh, seriously, I'm gonna cry. Please tell me no emergency missions grabbed him today. Camu! Camu! God. The note has yellowed with time, bearing remnants of Camu's vital fluid. Discovered by other soldiers in some forgotten corner. A final message from the departed. Stop. We just started. I was expecting them to go ahead and be depressing, but like, oh dear God, like, why my precious BB? Memory, in its mercy, shields Camus from what he cannot accept. It erases deliberately, selectively, and from that fragment, for what fragments remain, he assembles a mosaic of presence. Once he assumed that everyone is still here, the dream remains intact. Why is this happening, Saifu? I just wanted to fall asleep and see you when I woke up. Why didn't you show up? I can't accept it. I can't accept that you're never coming back. I'm laughing, but nothing is funny. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe you're all gone. He opens his eyes. The sunlight has found him again, as it always does. This time, he lets it illuminate what he's tried so hard to keep in shadow. I did not prepare for this. I was expecting some goofy, lovely story for this, because he's so goofy, and it's just, it's not there. He can't stay in the dark anymore, pretending not to see. The place is dead. He's the only one left. He's always known. Humanity's retreat to the surface was only a postponement. The ending simply took longer to reach them. Jerome ran himself ragged across battle lines until the virus caught up. Once he poured himself out for others until there was nothing left to pour. His frame gave up before anyone could mend it. He's permanently now. No, I'm okay. I'm fine. Kami walked into the dark and kept walking. No words returns from where he went. Sly Blue. Blue never sent a message. Never named a day for coming home. The file had already marked the commandant deceased, but Kamui held his post anyway, waiting for the ghost. Yesterday, at the last edge of this empty place, the waiting ended. He found what was left, a human body broken apart, returned to the earth in peace. Okay. I was not ready for this. Oh my gosh. We can't keep the truth out anymore. There is no one else, no humans passing through, no constructs pausing to rest. Not a single living thing shares this world with him. Only Kamui remains. I'm never gonna see you again, am I? Oh, please let this be a dream. It's okay. I'll see you in my dreams. But please, let him dream. However it must be done. Let him claim him quickly. He's tired of being this dead-placed fantasist. Tired of one-sided conversations, pretending they're still alive. There is only the dark room, the loneliness, the countless good nights whispered to no one but himself. He misses talking with everyone. Hello, Kamui. Nice to see you again, Kamui. Good night, Kamui. Good night. Stop, please. Have mercy on me. My poor soul can't take this. He reaches into memory, grasping for the echo of everyone's voices as he wished him good night. Yeah, good night. I love this frame. He's so gorgeous. And good night. They really said good night permanently. Good night. Good night, Kamui. Night, Saifu. He heard them. The voices he missed so much finally reached him. But let him sleep now. Let the embrace, as warm as those remembered voices, find its way to him at last. The wishing changes nothing. The bed liquefies beneath him, becoming a sucking swamp that climbs his body and calcifies into boulders. Depressed, they sink him. They hold him forever in the dark. Kamui offers no resistance. He has no wish to rise. just gotta cry in a corner, please. Oh, Kamui. Kamui. Oh. Oh, someone's calling me? From that voice, he somehow finds the strength he didn't know he had. He extends his hand through the weight, pressing him down, and finds another hand waiting, reaching for him, pulling him into light. Kamui, time to wake up, Kamui. Yes, please. You started me off crying, and now we're here. Oh, it happened again, didn't it? Yeah, you're right. Oh, stop. I'm still crying. Oh, yeah. It's time to wake up now. Oh, yeah. The dying sun. Bruv, I'm dying. Ah. Woo. I got smacked with so many spoilers. I'm not. Ah. His eyes open upon a world no longer composed of darkness and its poor imitations of light. The familiar mind beacon draws him upward toward warmth, toward wholeness, toward himself. Once again, he climbs the stairway Saibu built, rising from the depths that sought to keep him. The familiar Babylonia laboratory, the familiar Grey Raven Commandant. Thank goodness, none of that nightmare was real. Oh, thank God. Bro. Everyone is still here. Yeah. No, I was broken. Are you alright? I am not alright. But the nightmare has carved itself into its bones, shadows still moving beneath its skin. Fear follows him like a patient ghost, and an unshakable coldness refuses to release its hold. Was it all just an illusion? Are you even real? Oh, let me give him like a little pluck on the forehead. He reaches out instinctively in desperate need of proof. But your hand is already there, wrapped around him. Yes! Gentling the almost invisible tremor that betrays his fragile state. I think I saw something this time. I've recorded the entire process. No need to repeat yourself. There's some improvement in your MIND recovery, but still minimal. As for the pseudo nightmare phenomenon caused by MIND turbulence, they all consist with previous occurrences. And from what we can observe, there's no sign of improvement in either the frequency or severity of these episodes. Remember, Kamui, I know this is hard, but you must try to overcome it. Easy for you, Asma. I will be bawling my eyes out by now, thank you. This is an inevitable side effect of the corona gene. If you want to fully master this frame, you have to make it work. Wait. Okay. Alright, sure, I guess. Y'all cannot start me off like that. I was about to go cry in a corner, I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, that broke me. Corona gene. Kamui mumbles the peculiar term, his expression momentarily growing distant and unfocused. Kamui. Oh yeah, all good, Commandant. With a reassuring flash of his characteristic smile towards you, Kamui hurries to catch up with Asmoth, who's already making moves to leave. Oh hey Asmoth, so the MIND turbulence I had during the adaptation, did they mess with my combat data at all? Like before, as long as you remain conscious, the only side effect will be the usual MIND pain. However, Asmoth stops in his tracks and turns to fix his gaze on Kamui. Don't think your intentions are unclear to me, Kamui. You're operating under the assumption that as long as you don't hit your limit, you can simply push through. Who, me? Nah, I wasn't thinking that at all. Then let me warn you one more time. Acclimating, Jesus, I need to read. My eyes are still watery, forgive me. Acclimating to a new frame, stabilizing the corona gene adaptation, both require time. I have no interest in whatever phantoms appear in your false nightmares. But I also have no interest in watching a frame I meticulously engineered perform suboptimally because its operator refuses to acknowledge its own limits. So drop the act. You heard him. Nightmares, huh? Are they really just nightmares? Or is this gonna be like an actual future thing? Don't say it's a future thing, because please don't. Ever since adapting to his new frame, he lost count of how many times this has happened. Dreams are always largely the same, and they almost always evolve them. He can't wake on his own. Only when Saibu establishes connection does he surface. The fallen warn those who follow. Your history repeats its sorrow. A gentle tap on his shoulder returns him to the prison. If something's eating you, you can talk to me about it. Serious face doesn't suit you at all. Don't push yourself. Don't sweat it. Still running on a full tank here. Time's ticking, so I gotta make every second count if I'm gonna crush my goals. Your words pull Kamui briefly from the heaviness pressing down on him, but it passes for easy conversation, your usual rhythm intact, but underneath, you both feel the charged silence between the lines, the things left unsaid. I probably should have been like, hey, if something's eating at you, please tell me. We must not let best boy be sad. Kamui is far from fine, which we could see, but he's not ready to lay that raw. Guard part of himself bare. Not yet. A soft creak interrupts the moment. The door swings open. Asimov, who'd only just left, has returned. What are you doing back here? Urgent communication from Commander Nicola. The meeting scheduled for 2 hours from now on has been moved up. You're both to attend immediately. Asimov points to his terminal. And Chrome was asking me about Kamui's frame adaptation status, but if I recall correctly, those reports were to be forwarded directly to the team captain. Yeah, about that. Didn't the commander stress the whole mission confidentiality thing earlier? Anyway, feels like an emergency, right? Let's roll. We should all head over together. I'm still crying. Kamui takes the lead, striding ahead of Hugh and Asimov. Don't do that to me, kid. Gonna have me look like Popeye. Conference room. Nicola is already waiting in the conference room. I honestly like the new build of it. It looks so refined. Yeah, okay. I might reference off of this if ever I get my own house. Everyone's here. Nicola's eyes settle on Kamui's first, examining him with an objective scrutiny that lingers on the frame, a relic of an era long past, now reborn. Don't put no scrutiny on him. He looks gorgeous, thank you. In terms of appearance, it's identical to the frame's design Izetta, submitted to Babylonia back then. Or is it? As for the other adoption's parameters, silence hangs for a moment as Nicola considers. When he looks up again, his gaze finds Asimov. Combat performance meets baseline standards. Mind recovery, however, is progressing slowly, though the Corona gene underperformed. No, if anything, it overperformed. I've since gathered substantial information regarding the Corona gene, solar essence, and the Azet military base itself. Like, you can't say that this doesn't look cool. Now, the only thing I'm questioning is this little swirly thing. I'm assuming it has to do with, like, what? The, like, little earpiece, I think it's called, like, so he can hear, communicate. Like, everything else, mighty fine. Also, he has muscles, something that his last room I feel didn't have. When I was brought in to assist with the adaptation process, those details weren't exactly front and center. What is the Corona gene exactly? The Corona gene was originally developed as a vaccine-class biological product, a genetic enhancer. Technically, it wasn't considered a failed project because its effects were narrowly limited to the human brain, enhancing consciousness without producing any other psychological benefits. However, after the punishing virus outbreak, additional properties were discovered according to the final files from Azet. It could be refined. I should probably use the periods. From individuals who have received the injection into a substance similar to what we now know as the immune serum, and that refined substance was designated solar essence. Alright. Let him keep cooking. Its efficacy was notable, inferior to modern serums. Hence, it was never pursued for mass implementation. The Corona gene was detected in Kamui's biological tissue upon his arrival at Babylonia, when he was still human. Okay. Why was it used for this frame adaptation? Does it also affect the mind? In theory, the Corona gene should have no effect on the construct. But it's possible that during his human phase, Kamui's consciousness had already integrated with the gene to some degree, and that unique signature was preserved through MIND transfer. Given the pre-existing damage to Kamui's mind when he first arrived, I synthesized the version of the Corona gene compatible with his current frame to test its restorative potential. The effects were modest, but measurably positive. So the frame is combat ready. That's all you're worried about, Nicola? In principle, but there are outstanding risks. While it facilitates partial MIND recovery, it also produces an unintended side effect, periodic episodes of pseudo-nightmares. Oh no, he's gonna have nightmares every single time? I've attempted multiple interventions. None has successfully mitigated the stabilizing effect on the corona gene in his mind during these episodes. Two hypotheses remain. First, the authentic corona gene may require a specific artificial intervention protocol to stabilize, but that data was never achieved at Babylonia, only at Azet. What is Azet? I've decided to jump into the event without finishing to get to here, and now I'm just confused. I guess we'll be fine. And the second, Kamui may not be a perfect match to the corona gene, preventing complete integration. According to Azet's archives, individuals with perfect compatibility could undergo a metamorphosis through genetic enhancement and accumulate the solar essence, which the records term Golden Sun. Theoretically, such individuals should possess sufficient mental fortitude to suppress this rejection response entirely. But at present, we lack the means to determine which hypothesis is correct. Golden Sun, Dark Sun, wherever you shine. Sorry, it's always giving Persona for me. Do you remember something, Kamui? Aspen watches Kamui carefully, his scrutiny quiet but unmistakable. It's a little better than before. I can remember some of the basics now. The Azet archives do reference solar essence. Without physical samples, however, I'm working with theoretical construction based on their documentation alone. It seems the corona gene is having at least some measurable effect. Asmo makes a few notes on his terminal. So the frame's good to go for field deployment, yeah? Don't run out there. If anything happens to you, Kamui, I won't forgive you. Kamui leans forward eagerly, eyes riveted to the assessment report on Asmo's terminal. If the frame's combat ready, the commander, I'm formally requested approval for my solo retrieval mission application. No. The one I pitched before. No. I can bag whatever Babylonia needs from that run. Quick and clean. Guaranteed. No. What mission? About Azet. The Azet military base. You should be aware of it. Azet, FOS affiliated installation, a hatchery for humanoid weapons by design. It also is where Kamui was sent from. Azet was the first official test site for the corona gene modification. The archive designates its project Barleycorn? I could have chose a better name than that. Kamui, when he was human, was one of the modifiers produced there. Okay. Years ago, Azet was overrun by unknown corrupted on the surface, resulting in total personnel loss. Kamui was the only survivor, recovered in critical condition and transported to Babylonia, where his consciousness was preserved. During that window, Kurono intercepted a batch of consciousness data through special means. Kamui's was among them. His damaged consciousness was then placed within Kamu's MIND. Okay. So the mission's target is, after we lost contact with the FOS starship, we've made repeated attempts to restore communication. In that process, our analysis indicates Azet maintained persistent, close contact relay with the vessel in the past. It's possible their equipment retains the capacity to establish direct connection. That we could already detect a starship signal. Detection is not communication, obviously. We can confirm its existence from a signal directional vector. We cannot establish dialogue. I don't know, just some Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Something even Babylonia can't manage. Might be possible with some old surface equipment. I don't think I would have laughed if they decided to put voice acting honestly with it, because oh my goodness. Oh, my heart's already broken. I just can't get over it, I'm sorry. That's one of the objectives. The second one, Kamui draws himself up, attention sharp and focused on Nicola. In his gaze, anticipation mingles uneasily with worry. Not long ago, Babylonia received a distress signal. The terminal chimes softly as the information sinks to everyone's screen. Signal sender Azet. That's impossible! Babylonia's archives say that place should be... Years ago, Azet sent a distress signal to Babylonia's reporting a massive corrupted assault. Afterward, they smashed an escape pod with only a severely wounded Kamui inside. Floor drop, okay. Afterward, Babylonia attempted repeated contact. No response. FOS deployed surface teams, but Azat was gone, vanished without a trace. However, 3 days ago, we received this. That was under attack, requesting Babylonian support. We're sure this isn't like a trap or anything, right? Intelligence has repeatedly verified the data signature and the equipment identifiers. They do match Azat's original archives. In subsequent communication, they explained there was a misunderstanding. Years ago, they sent you to Babylonia, not as an escape pod, but as a messenger to request reinforcements. When the signal was lost and no help arrived, he assumed Babylonia had rejected them. They relocated to survive. Okay, that's a better outcome, actually. They claim most survivors persist as constructs through crude modifications. By our standards, sustained by some residual solar essence. Furthermore, according to them, is that Project Barleycorn succeeded. The Golden Sun remains active on the surface to this day. Can we verify their identities, please? Not with absolute certainty, but the signals originate from Azat's authorization protocols. Not much is confirmed. Then why now? Why reach out to us after all this time? Reportedly, the old Azat site is under attack by an ancient. With their limited capabilities, they're seizing the opportunity to request Babylonia's assistance. An agent. I need to know if this is like a new engine or like Roland, but like redone. I've been seeing all of my feed Roland in like these different outfits. I'm just like, Roland needs an overhaul and to put one of these outfits on. Scouts dispatched to investigate the area have confirmed evidence of ancient activity on site. The communication device remains inside the Azat base. This is almost certainly what the agent is targeting. If we lose it, we lose our only lead to the FOS starship. We must retrieve it quickly. If there are genuine survivors in that base, and if the residual solar essence they described is real, then those are resources we cannot afford to abandon easily. I still want to do this alone, Commander. No! I will not allow it. Give me something solid, reason and assurance. Nicholas stares at the terminal, still weighing his options. Babylonia's got almost nothing on Azat's internal layout, but I do. What I've recalled so far, anyway. The place was built tight for solo mobility. Standing in a squad that's never seen it, that's just asking for friction. Wait, let me be able to figure out if happenstance we all go on this mission, his nightmares will actually come true. If you're worried about my MIND acting up, Esmo already confirmed it won't mess up. But mess with combat performance. I've recalled enough basic intel on Azat to operate in this mission. I'm iffy on this. In the communication device, this is Azat's classified intel. No outsider's gonna walk in and spot it on the first pass. If that signal's real, if there are really people still alive in there, I'm the best person to talk to them. After all, I was the only survivor back then. Asma, your assessment? I'm going with you. You would substantially improve the operational safety margin, yes. After a moment's further contemplation, Nicola reaches his final decision. Kamui of Strikehawk, your frame adaptation procedures are suspended as for now. Note, begin immediate preparations for surface deployment. Commandant Saibu will accompany you into the Azat facility. Primary objective, recovery of the FOS communication equipment. Also, we're like still in the air? Oh, yeah, we're still in the air. It's his nightmare that I'm still going off of, and I'm just kind of like, what? Quiet, Commander. I object. Kamui furrows his brow, clearly displeased with the outcome. I promise you, I'm capable enough to earn your trust on this. I can handle the risk and the responsibility, all of it by myself. Babylonia cannot afford another loss, not another person, not another combat asset. Every single one of us may be the difference between survival and extinction. Furthermore, Azat was a military subsidiary of FOS connection protocols between base and FOS personnel were standard procedure. They were not maintained after the outbreak, but according to the assignment and rotation protocols, my designation was theoretically marked Saibu from the start. Precisely, which is why this configuration is optimal. We need someone who knows Azat, and we need someone who carries FOS clearance. Together, you are the complete package. Yeah, what's worrying, Kamui? You've already noticed the conflict churning inside Kamui. It's just... Do you want a different commandant? He just wants to protect us. I know this. Do you want a different commandant? Okay, my bad. That's out of the question. I trust you, of course I trust you. It's just... That's my unfinished business. I'm gonna drag you into it. In the end, Kamui swallows the words. Military reconnaissance has swept the area repeatedly. Apart from a suspected agent activity, no high threat signatures have been detected. Its internal structure is narrow, unsuitable for squad tactics. Chrome will deploy with Strike Hawk shortly after your insertion to provide guerrilla support nearby. If you encounter anything anomalous, request backup immediately. If the signals work. Which they probably don't, but we are on a timeline, Kamui, Blue. This is the most efficient configuration available with all factors considered. He hesitates, caught in a brief internal struggle, fighting down the desperate desire to search for the perfect solution, the one that keeps everyone else safe. I accept the mission. I'll go prep right away. I believe in you, Blue, but if anything goes down out there, I'm first in. I'll keep you safe. Fighting for Babylonian humanity is my absolute duty, no matter what. Besides, perhaps he did see a way to clear away the mist entirely. Amid the shadows of the past he cannot quite grasp, and the future he now rushes toward. If they're really out there, the survivors, they've been waiting for someone to come back. I swear, I'll give everything I've got to bring them back. He can barely recall their faces now. The weight of what they mean to him has never faded. I'm missing so much lore. Ah, he looks so gorgeous. I'm sorry. I need to stop fangirling. I'm surprised they haven't put any, like, fighting mechanisms. Hello? Who is this beauty? Kamui? He strains to make out the face before him, but the features stay frustratingly vague. Jeez, would you stop running off ahead all the time? How many times do I have to tell you? The others can't keep up like that. You wait for them. That's how it works. In here? Let's go. I'm not alone. No matter when, no matter what's happening, you never leave a single family member behind. Family? Where is my home? And you? Who are you? But no answer comes. The figure turns and walks forward, receding steadily until the distance finally takes them. Precisely how they don't have combat mechanics. I honestly was kind of expecting there to be like a little throw hand and rough them up, but it's probably going to be somewhere between, what, part 5 and 6? Maybe when we're actually out into the missions? I might be wrong. Oh, okay. This one is Armored City. The world government never intended to abandon you. We just arrived one step too late. This voice, deep, husky, unmistakably male, stands in stark contrast to the rugged Ramo tone from before. Yet still, the face remains hidden from him. Maybe someday you'll understand. When it happens to you, you'll see that no one's to blame. Not me, not yourselves. But I still need to say it. To all of you. Sorry. Who are all these figures? Because they all look mighty fine. I don't want your sorry. Listen to me, Kamui. If you ever dare to leave us behind, none of us will forgive you. Now we stay together. Keep your word, Kamui. Don't leave us behind. Don't abandon our home. You... Oh my goodness. What really happened? Please, anyone. Just tell me the truth. Kamui is just getting worked. Also, this kind of looks Luke Herson for some reason. Well, they are already walking away. No lingering glances, no trace of attachment. They have no intention of bringing him with them. As if he's the one being left behind. Wait! He runs forward, desperate to catch them. The distance between them stretches endlessly. No matter how hard he pushes, he can't close the gap. Typical anime fashion. Not fast enough. Need to go faster. Somewhere deep inside, he knows a moment too late means losing something irreplaceable. God, he sprints in abruptly as an obstacle sends him sprawling. His arms shoot out on instinct, catching hold of something. Did he finally catch up? Or did he just run face first into a wall? Oh! Okay. Hope flickers as Kamui lifts his head, yearning to see their faces clearly as at last. They lie falling beside him on the cold, harsh floor. No breathing, no signs of life. They are clearly dead. We can't catch a break around here. Okay. Oh, okay. It would be nice if you warned about the flashing lights. Yet the dead continued to cry out. Kamui, you left us behind. You forgot us. You abandoned us. Traitor! Kamui! Please wake up, my dear. Our precious. Just before the vengeful spirits can devour Kamui, Lebu pulls him from the abyss. Perhaps it is the solar essence that has restored fragments of his mind, allowing him to sink deeper into memories once locked away. Yet each descent exacts a price. The emptiness upon returning grows heavier with every connection. To feel more genuinely is to become more entangled, but maybe that's the point. At least now he's finally touching the instinctive thoughts that have always been waiting beneath the surface. That's complete. Recording final data. Full report generation will conclude in approximately 30 seconds. Report complete. Ready for review. Would you like to configure parameters for subsequent testing? Acknowledged. No configuration required. Test system entering sleep mode. Manual restart required for future use. I forwarded copies of the report to your terminals. This is the final pre-deployment assessment. All data will be archived accordingly. In summary, the Anternian frames MIND turbulence issue remains unresolved, presenting risk. However, all other matrix meet baseline requirements. Deployment is approved. No, please don't approve it. Please. Is there any way to mitigate the turbulence? For example, in the Project Barleycorn archives, did anyone document any prior experience with this issue? Those obsolete records offer no practical value regarding Kamui's current frame. They can still give us an idea. Project Barleycorn involved far more extreme cases. Consider it immune system failure resulting in destructive feedback loops. Archival records designated those subjects as sunspots. Archival. Their genetic integrity was insufficient. They were gradually assimilated by the corona gene's defective segment, compromising the immune response entirely. This rendered them exceptionally vulnerable to punishing virus infection, rapid deterioration followed by termination. I find it hilarious I can read big words, but I can't read the small ones, like help me. The world government handled of sunspots cases at the time, while not explicitly, I'm sorry. I hate getting tongue-tied, and it's like, I can say it. Explicitly, Jesus Christ, forgive me. Anyway, documented, the outcome was predictable. They were likely abandoned entirely. I'm breaking up the words, is why I know I can't say it, but Anyway, we're diverging. My recommendation stands. If you're deployed surface side in his current state, be prepared for frequent turbulence episodes. That concludes my evaluation. If you still believe this won't compromise mission integrity, I have no further objections. I have objections on my reading. Even the MID connection can't help stabilize him. The connection can theoretically promote stability, but the root cause is fragmentation. A connection can stabilize a structure that's crumbling. It cannot restore ruins to their original state. Not even you can accomplish that. Okay. Of course, these are hypotheses, not conclusions. Since you're heading to Azet shortly, your investigation may yield additional context. Kamui's mind damage predates his arrival at Babylonia, after all. It's almost certainly tied to the modifications performed during Project Barleycorn. Just to be safe, take this portable detector with you and analyze the small solar essence source for viability. Gold readings indicate safe consumption levels. Red readings indicate punishing virus concentrations exceeding critical thresholds. If you see red, cease all contact immediately. Back during the adaptation before, I remember we tried using that solar essence stuff to patch things up. Think that might be worth a shot. Probability is reasonable. During previous modifications, your mind partially fused with the corona gene. Residual substance at the damaged terminals appear positionally similar to solar essence. However, most of what I've administered has been synthetic. If you can locate and integrate the original solar essence at Azet, regeneration may be possible at the damaged parts. Again, this remains hypothetical. I still recommend additional defensive countermeasures before surface deployment. Defensive countermeasures? Wait, you mean those consciousness anchor things you mentioned during the last round? Correct. Similar to mind beacons or the connection itself, they allow commandants or constructs to establish stabilization points within your mind. Functionality: these anchors are specialized information packets. When activated, they assist the mind in temporarily regaining clarity. The response is faster and more robust than standard connections, making it an ideal preparatory measure. Yeah, but I remember you saying if someone's mind gets wrecked bad enough, broken anchors can backlash on the person who set them. And even during this setup phase, they would have already started carrying the weight and the negative side effects, right? Every method carries side effects. This one remains the lowest risk option available. Why couldn't we just have happy stuff? I want happy stuff. I get that. Why spread the risk around, you know? It's cool. Let me handle my own mess. I'm not going to let it drag anyone else down. Asimov's expression remains unsurprised. He chooses not to argue further with Kamui. Instead, his gaze flicks meaningfully toward you, standing behind him. And let's proceed with the final frame inspection. The estimated time should be... At that moment, your terminal vibrates. A quick glance reveals both the message and its sender. Please keep Kamui busy for 5 minutes. Okay, say less. Let's play patty cake. 5 minutes. I'll start with the MIND connection, Sly Blue. I need your assistance. Understood. It's a standard procedure, so Kamui has no reason to refuse. You and Asimov fall into easy, wordless collaboration, drawing out a simple 5-minute check into a solid 15. Didn't Chrome say 5? You glance at Asimov with brow raised. He visibly suppresses an eye roll, shooting back a look that practically shouts, "Don't look at me, I have no idea." I would hate a doctor to say that. Okay, Commandant Asimov. I can see what you're doing. Can't fool me this time. My frame's good to go, right? Let's bounce. We've got a mission to start. Kamui. Oh my god. Wait, can we talk about... Okay, so this is like the old design, right? Old design, and then we got new design. Chrome's face is so flipping large compared to Kamui. The moment that familiar voice calls his name, Kamui's enthusiasm evaporates. Captain! Hey, what's up? So Blue and I was just, heading out. Super important mission. Whatever it is, he could totally wait till we get back. Yep, that's the plan. Kamui grabs your hand, making a break for it, but he barely takes 2 strides before Kamui steps directly into his path, blocking any hope of escape. Your new frame should not be ready yet. Everyone's telling him to just sit down. Right? You're not going anywhere. Take a few steps back. I mean, we could take a few steps back and still hold his hand. So funny story. Even though you manually disabled the report notification to the captain, the system still auto-sent the data anyway. You stop and mention gray ribbons? Never heard of. At this point. Ay. And as luck would have it, when the captain received it, he was projecting the screen in the Strikehawk lounge. Kamui and I were there. No! Not the machine just snitching on him. Let's see how long this lasts for, like, the giddy, happy love stuff. I have a feeling it's gonna be very non-existent in a few minutes. Even more coincidentally, Asimov then sent over a consciousness anchor suggestion mail with your rejection attached to it. We all recognize the benefits anchoring could bring you, and after seeing those risks in your report, we decided to come together. We respect your decision, Kamui. We can't just stand by while you face something like this alone. Hope you can trust us the same way we trust you. Calamity settles over every member of Strikehawk. Not one of them has ever treated this lightly. I'm sorry. Didn't mean it like that, the anchoring thing, it's gonna affect you guys too. If someone's gotta pay the price, it should be me. Just me. See? I knew it wasn't gonna last. Trust me, I'll crush this mission and be back before you know it. And when I get back, I'll definitely... Enough! Cut the crap, Kamui. Don't you dare underestimate us. I need the Bakugo type of voice for Kamu. Answer me this. If the situation were reversed, and we needed your help, would you hesitate? Even for a second? Of course you wouldn't, because you're a big idiot. So if you'd help us without question, why the hell do you think it'd be any different when it's us helping you? We're not blaming you, Kamui. Think of this as a promise you're making to us, and as our way of keeping that promise to you. Promise us you'll take care of yourself, find what you're looking for, and come back safe with everything we're giving you now. When it gets rough, just let Strikehawk be your shield. With the power of friendship, remember, no matter what happens, you're part of Strikehawk. After a moment's hesitation, Kamui decides to abandon all the excuses he had prepared. Then you guys gotta promise me you'll take all the safety precautions too. Don't worry, I'll protect those anchors with my life. No way I'm letting them get hurt. Sorry. Oi. Since when did you turn into a wishy-washy cryberry, Kamui? I love Kamu. Oh, Kamui scratches his head impatiently. No matter how much they drag this out, they won't actually delay the mission. Fine, since you're admitting you're wrong, attitude isn't totally garbage. I'll put you down for compensation. And you better pay up when you get back. He's smiling. Since when? What's that? For me, 20 snack delivery runs. I'm sorry. For Wanshi, 20 sleep pod transport services. For the captain, I forgot. We'll figure it out when you're back. Don't do my boy like that. 20? That's way too many. If you want some context why this game ain't like that, you check out Ishmael's Journal of Promise. It's a small spoiler, but to be honest, it's not that deep. Oh, say less. I will in fact check it out. Cause oh my goodness, I need a lot of context. It's hilarious, but it's just like it's help. Oh. Kamui and Wanshi simultaneously fixed Kamui with a deadly glare. Whatever protest he had dies instantly on his tongue. If I may interrupt this heartwarming bonding session. Oh yeah, he is just like third wheeling right now, isn't he? There are precisely 30 minutes remaining before they depart for the transport craft. Will I continue with the inspection, or will you handle it? And regarding those consciousness angers, have you reached a final decision? Isn't it obvious? More hands make lighter work. We can be more thorough. As for the anchors, we'll take care of those in the same time. I feel like everyone has gotten some muscle or something. I don't know, maybe it's just me comparing his old frame to his new frame, but like, Wanshi looking kind of buff too. He got a little something on them arms. Kamui looks the same. Fine. Huh? Wait. Kamui, Wanshi, stay back. Too late to beg for mercy now. We're not professionals, so we might be a little rough. Just bear with it. Stop, I'm gonna be on the floor. Kamui and Wanshi drag Kamui to the opposite corner. He's about to undergo what they promise will be the most thorough frame inspection he's ever had, whether he likes it or not. This is why I'm not the commandant. I'm just third wheeling because, oh, this is too funny. I'll go over the previous test reports again. Of course he's gonna be like, I don't see nothing. Pretending not to see, this probably isn't right. Need a help with the inspection? I'm sorry! How could this happen? Commandant! I had to. Commandant. The half hour slips by. Now Kamui sits intact inside the transport craft waiting to depart. I have to make sure Best Boy is okay. Given the torture he suffered just 30 minutes prior, intact is perhaps the most accurate description possible. Kamui and Wanshi were way too rough with me. You just stood there and totally left me for dead. No whining allowed. The commander has granted special communication access for this mission. Please complete authentication and verify everything's working. Once confirmed, we can depart. Understood. Henry drops the act immediately, attention sharp as he begins operating his terminal. Verifying identification. Please wait. Verification successful. Special communication access granted to the Aeternian frame. Connection setup complete. Connection designated as SU0. Would you like to modify this name? No need, this is fine. At the name, Kamui falters, though just for an instant. Then he steadies himself and presses no without hesitation. I remember this. Yeah, that's the designation they originally planned for the first successful Golden Sun of Project Barleycorn. During the Aeterian's frame research phase, they used it as a code name. Guess that's why the comm mine ended up with it. I vaguely remember, Izet even designed a medal for it, engraved with that designation, specifically made for the first Golden Sun. Whoever earned it could wear it right here on the chest, for everyone to see. Like this. I can't really remember for sure, but hey, maybe I even got to touch that medal with my own hands back then. With a flourish, Kamui lifts his hand to his chest, pretending to pin on a medal. But his smile flickers as his fingers find nothing there. Oh, no. The medal isn't his. Not now. Maybe it never was, even back then. He needs to be diagnosed with depression. His depression is giving me depression. We're all about to have depression at this point. Slowly, he traces the 3 characters against his chest, letting their meaning settle into him once more. Second unnatural low. That's the full name. First 2 words. He had probably been with me for a long time. Second gen modified subjects in Project Barleycorn. Those of us who started transformation later in life through artificial intervention. All got the same prefix. Pretty amazing when you think about it. Just 2 simple letters. Somehow sum up most of my time in that set. And the O belonged exclusively to the Golden Sun, right? To be precise, exclusively to the first Golden Sun. Izet thought 0, or O, I don't know if it's 0 or O, looked like the outline of the sun, and it represented limitless possibilities. We're keeping with 0 then. Starting with the first Golden Sun, humanity got hope for rebirth and a breakthrough. We got new power to create countless more suns, to drive away the darkness called the Punishing Virus. A special number, yes, I knew it was a number, was a unique honor. One no other transformed subject would ever possess again. It should be proof of Kamui's former glory. If it truly was that sun, he is. You don't even question it. Ever since I got briefed for this mission, I've heard that designation so many times my ears are practically falling off. You must know exactly how I feel, Commandant. I mean, you definitely heard it plenty of times yourself, right? According to the Izet and FOS matching system, SU0 is a weapon exclusive to Sly Blue. Okay, tell me more. It was the destiny of every Izet member to serve FOS. In such a Golden Sun, the crown and glory was made to fight along FOS Chief Elite. When I first heard that, I was absolutely thrilled. Felt like you and I finally had this special connection. Something no one else has. Something only you can give me. Plus, SU0 is a symbol of incredible power. It means the future battles I'll have the strength to protect all of you. This feeling is just amazing. So good that I want it to stay with me forever. I know what that signal the commander mentioned could mean. Till we confirm the truth, nobody can guarantee I'm still SU0. First, I'm not that upset about it. Even if it's not me, there are definitely other Golden Suns out there. Humanity will still have its protectors. It's just, call it my selfish wish. If I really am SU0, that'd be perfect. That way, those people I keep failing to remember, they're still alive. I could definitely bring them back. His mind is shattered, a broken bone that never quite healed. This mission carries all his hopes to recover what was lost, to piece himself back together. But he knows, weakness has no place when disaster strikes. His past coils around him like doubt made visible, whispering that light may not reach the sape. Broken bones don't bloom. You will only grow into ordinary, forgotten mud. Kamui refuses to be mere mud. Mud cannot become the sun, nor can it chase away the darkness that clings to the world. But if he isn't SU-0, then how? How does he reach the dream? How does he reclaim what's already gone? Ah, drugs. I don't know. But I don't know any SU-0. Our paths never crossed except an FOS matching system. The only one I know, the only one I understand, has always been top tier Commandant. Yes. You don't have to have fancy names and titles. Just be the precious Kamui you always have. As long as you're Kamui, that's all that matters. Strikehawk also said they wait for Kamui's return. Uh-huh. I see what you're doing. I heard cooking. When this mission was first conceived, they stopped calling him by name SU-0. That's what appeared in reports and briefings, in every mention of him. He heard it so often that eventually he started to believe it. But today, everyone calls him Kamui. Kamui of Strikehawk. Kamui of Babylonia. Kamui who was once a human. Yeah, Saibu, you're right. I am Kamui. My precious. No matter what happened before, or what comes next, I'll always be Kamui. That'll never change. If something's really waiting for me up ahead, then let it come. I'm ready. Whether I'm SU-0 or Kamui, there are definitely things that only I can do. And if that message was telling the truth, if there are still people in the Z who needs my help, no matter who I am, I'll find them, and I'll tell them Kamui's here, and I'm bringing them back safe. Oh, we finally... Man. Still no fighting. Come on. I know you could add a little something in that. Also, amazing. Amazing. They look, it just, yes. Give me some fighting. Near the ruins. Okay. A small pebble arcs through the air, striking the metal door ahead. It poses no threat, yet its dull clang carves a brief sound into the silence of the rock desert. It's not really the time for rock toss. It's so fun though. Want to give it a try, Commandant? With that, Kamui bends down, selects another stone, and throws it at the neighboring door. This time, the door answers with a sound distinctly clearer than the last. And boom, that's it. Okay, jokes aside, I found it. The real entrance. Let's roll. But for real, I was just scouting, because that entrance game is wild. These doors look exactly like normal walls to confuse intruders. You gotta figure out the real entrance by the thickness of the metal plating. Sneaky, right? That's actually kind of smart. Okay. Kamui approaches the door, fooling along its side, and slowly he triggers a hidden mechanism. He pushes inward, but the structure shows no response, not even a shudder. His brow furrows slightly, his expression immediately turning serious. It's not right. According to protocol, as soon as we find the entrance and hits this hidden comm thing, no one's supposed to buzz us in. Is there anyone there? But now... We press the switch, but no one's opening the door. If the signals that contact Babylonia is solid, and Zet's got survivors, they should know we're coming. To be safe, let me double check. Kamui pauses considering, then brings his hand down against the metal plate with increased force. The reverberation sends back to him, clearer now, revealing the rough thickness of the barrier. Can he just kind of like shimmy his hands through or just kind of elevator open it? At the same time, his eyes catches on a crack that's running along the seams where the door should still shut. Someone has already forced their way in. Back up a little. Alright, say less. Was he gonna kick it open? Suspicion prickling at the back of his mind, Kamui readies himself. He raises his weapon and swings at the metal door. Okay. Bam. The crack splits open, widening just enough to reveal a sliver of faint light from within, accompanied by nothing but deathly silence. The story so far. I know, right? It is giving. I just really wish they would add the battle mechanism in it, as it's just like, if the other events, it was like what, 3 or 4 parts, and then we was in fighting for like back to back. This one is just like the story. I'm not minding story, but give me some fighting. I want to go ahead and use this frame. This is not what a reception team should look like. Not according to the signal. Something's off. I'll watch our 6 get that door open. Get that door open. On it. Kamui peers through the gap for a moment, Pulls hard to widen it. Metal door structure is already damaged. It takes him a little effort before it gives way completely. Sheesh. Do we have flashlights? Complete silence greets you. Kamui scans the area, only to find no one in sight. Goes along the wall until his fingers find the light switch, flooding the passageway with illumination. Wait, is this what he's having nightmares about? Oh wait, no. He advances carefully, deeper into the corridor. Nothing stirs, no enemies lie in wait. Seems for now, you're truly alone. Wait, the signs of forced entry from outside flash through his mind. Perhaps alone isn't the right word. Perhaps they've already met a grisly fate. Possibilities settle over him as Kamui begins to examine his surroundings even more meticulously. This is... Kamui's gaze catches on several indentations nearby. He closes the distance immediately, crouching to examine them with sharp attention. These are fight marks, like recent fight marks. No dust settled yet, and traces of the punishing virus. The signal didn't mention an ancient attack. Yeah, that means we play this smart. No splitting up. You're the one who's usually running ahead, sir. Sticking close to protect you. The odds aren't in your favor. Kamui remains vigilant, weighing possibilities as he searches for a path forward. Oh, wait, the message board. I remember every entrance in Azad has one for emergency comms. If anyone left work, it'd be there. Okay. Oh man, it's broken. The memory is still hazy, but Kamui remembers roughly where the device should be. He talks over to the message board he mentioned and presses the power button, heart racing with anxious hope. It starts up? To his relief, the screen flickers to life. It's still operational. Please enter your designation for verification. Access to the message board will be granted upon confirmation of authorization. He hesitates briefly before typing in a designation, one he never once mentioned to another soul. Match successful. Designation SUE-03. Member Kamui. Authorization confirmed. Message board system access granted. What does SUE stand for? I have to know. This is my training day's call sign. Told you about it on the transfer craft, remember? Good thing it still has enough clearance. Anyway, I mean, we can't even be 100% sure that SU0 is really me, right? So rolling with something I know is mine just makes sense. Saves us time in the long run. System has detected one unread message on this board. Thank you for the like, Seth. Would you like to view it? Yes. Acknowledge. Display unread message content. Kamui, it's a relief to know you're still alive. We'll skip the formalities for now. We'll give time to catch up once we're together. We were ambushed by the agent. After contacting Babylonia, we made the call to fall back to the comms room along with the device. Okay? We're aware of the situation. The solar essence we left for you should come in handy. Things are tense out there. Make your way over as fast as you can. We'll hold out in the comms room until you arrive. Watch your back. Okay. Leaf. Left? Leaf. I'm going with Leaf. Sounds right. Leaf, huh? That name ring any bells? Yeah, but I only remember who he is. For now, after Project Barleycorn kicked off, the world government sent him to Azat as military commander. And even though I can't remember much else, just hearing his name is weird. Makes me feel safe, like I trusted him, you know? But that's assuming this is actually Leaf himself. You want a minute to think this through? Do we have a minute? Nah, appreciate it though. But here's the thing. I'm not letting my guard down just because the name feels familiar. Before we jump to any conclusions, I'll check everything and make sure you're safe. I won't let you fall into any possible danger, no matter what. If this solar essence they mention is real, that's our first test. And here it is. Message boards and Azat typically have storage compartments built into their base. Kamui searches and sure enough, inside one of them he finds the solar essence mentioned in the message. You're left that knows about the Corona gene at least. That's how they know your frame still has issues. Good thing Asimov gave me this portable detector. Let me test it first. Take a small sample, drop it on the test strip, and wait 20 seconds. Got a result. Gold. We're good. We found gold. But then, this is why I'm not a comedian. Anyway, alright, small dose first. See how you handle it. Stay careful. Yeah, I'm all set and ready for the connection. Alright, I'm with you. Oh, I'm scared. I am worried. Once the connection is complete, Kamui places a small amount of solar essence into his chest for absorption. The core within him begins to rotate as the essence takes effect. He feels it clearly. The essence spreads outward, gradually flowing through every circuit of his body. In its body. It's incomparable to Babylonia's synthetic essence. This surge feels different, more alive. It might finally be enough to break through the limitations that have bound him. Oh boy. Or not. Oh. Hope you can't have nothing around here. Suddenly, a weight like thousands of tons of stone crushes down on him, forcing Kamui to one knee against the wall. At the same moment, piercing pain drills into his brain, violently tearing his mind apart before brutally fusing it back together. He knows this sensation all too well. During his adaptation to the Aterian brain, he endured the same tearing multiple times before his mind finally recovered to its current state. But this time, it's far more overwhelming than anything before. Kamui recalls an archive he once read, detailing the training process of Project Barleycorn. During the transformation process, subjects must endure the extreme agony caused by the punching virus. Oh. Only candidates he successfully resists will become ideal Golden Sons. Oh. Was that what he experienced back when he was still in Izzet? Kamui, what's happening? Please tell me. Don't worry. I'm okay, Commandant. It's like before. My mind, it's fixing itself. Just more. I don't know if it's fixing itself. I don't know about that. The words die in his throat, and then a surge of agony tears through him, filling what little strength remains. Deep within his mind, the scattered shards shudder, then pierce, as needle-thin threads impale them, like surgery without anesthetic. His memories are forced together, stitched by agony. Agonizing stitch. Jesus Christ. Each seemed weeping blood. I was like, agony? Jesus. Kamui looks up, and there they are. Two faces, one shrouded by an intangible mist of his memory. Now clear before him, he knows what he should call them. But until now, he could never recall a single detail of their features. They look so cool. Their outfits are just giving. Until now, finally, he sees the complete picture. Mom. Dad. What? What? They're your parents? But he only remembers their faces, nothing more. His red-haired mother and silver-eyed father simply stands there motionless. This is as far as his prepared mind can take him for now. Yes. One word. Yes. The faces he'd only just remembered begin to blur, fading like mist until they vanished completely. The scene before him shifts. He's now back to Izzet's ruins, and standing in front of him is the familiar human commandant. You back to your senses, my dude? Did you remember something? Yeah. Finally, having endured the agony of his torn consciousness, Kamui slowly rises to his feet. This essence stuff is actually working on my damaged mind. That message board, it had Izzet's internal code markings. I'm thinking. Unable to overcome his hesitation, Kamui swallows the rest of his words. No, tell me! So I'm thinking, maybe these people really are from Izzet, not enemies trying to trick us. Maybe we can really trust them. Even he knows this reasoning isn't convincing enough. So I'm thinking, I'll leave it to you, Sly-Boo. You decide. That way, I don't lead us wrong, just cause my feelings are all mixed up in it. But my take actually lines up with yours. Alright. Nah, understood. I'll assess the situation. Alright, I trust your call. You already verified the essence is clean. No point letting it go to waste. And you already made a solid analysis. Whoever left that message knows Izzet inside and out. That's not nothing. We want answers. We don't turn down leads. Besides, I believe your feelings actually matter. This is your past we're talking about. I'm not tossing that chance aside. I'll hold on to that hope with you. Alright, let's do this together. I'll finish observing the rest of the essence. Then we move. We sure we shouldn't wait till we go back to Babylonia? The interval between the two absorptions is short, so there won't be any severe reactions. After observing the remaining portion, Kamui chooses not to linger and immediately heads to the next destination. That message was legit, that the survivors should still be holed up in the comms room. If they didn't starve. Problem is that passages are locked behind clearance levels. Different passwords for different paths. If I recall correctly, the comms room should be in a higher level path, which means we hit the archive room first. Master access controls are there. We unlock the path from the source. This way. Follow me, Commandant. Yeah. Your memory's already covered that much? You know the whole layout now. Huh? No way. So are we still trying to find our way then? No. Okay, so here's the thing. The Zet doesn't have maps. Let me think. What did they say back then? A map for your own home? Only a fool with no sense of north or south would need that, aka me. The Zet has no place for those who can't find their own way. Please, okay. My bad. Yeah, so they got these signposts, but they're written in this specific code. You just gotta know how to read them. Maps don't exist. Okay, that's kind of throwing a lot of shade at a lot of people, yeah. That's definitely a choice. I'm between one and two. No, that's actually they're throwing shade. Harsh, right? When I was a kid learning the system, I got chewed out constantly. But as far as I can remember, this was just how it worked. Check it. See the symbol? That means archive room. And this little symbol next to it is telling us to take the left corridor. Okay. Let's roll. We're still hanging in the air. Kamui's hands closes around yours and tugs you onward, tracing the path he just described. Cannot relate, but alright. Oh hey, wanna try guessing what this symbol means, Commandant? It's actually super fun, and once you get the hang of it, you can navigate as that like a total pro. Solo mode unlocked. Oh, perfect timing. Check it out. The pathway sign. Oh, this reminds me of driving exam. Please, no. Right in a row. This is literally the best teaching moment ever. Just a tiny hit. Try using those coding patterns you already know, Commandant. Huh. I don't know any. You examine the signs for all three pathways. Sure enough, traces of familiar coding patterns reveal themselves in each one. The prefixes, only two types. Probably logical functions, affirmative or negative. The second sequence looks like accessible locations. This is why you're you, Cyblue. Your brain just works. Woo! You're totally right. The last sequence is the root direction. Like this one. That's the yes, this is the right path symbol. And the one after, that's the archive room. And this last bit means follow the corridor all the way to the end. Then hang a right? And we're there. That's an interesting way to say take a right, but alright. I think I'm starting to get it. The third pathway symbols, they don't look like directions at all. Oh, that one? That's a special creation. One of a kind. It basically means this path just loops you around in a big useless circle and dumps you back where you started. So maybe don't be that big dummy. I love that they just have the little ghost popping out behind him and just going back in like, hey, the devil on your shoulder. Still fits the original purpose of the system. Someone who could modify the whole system like that had to be the leader. If the archives are right, that's the last leader was Odal? What call Aldal? I don't know. Your mother. Yeah, I've been getting little pieces back about her. Exactly the kind of thing she'd do. Apparently, her first idea was to just blindfold herself and scribble randomly. Whatever came out, that's the symbol. She said it'd be a secret code and no enemy could ever crack. No one objected. Never even got to pitch it. Dad intercepted that plan immediately. Tracked her down to something that actually, worked. Okay, Eurites? I don't know. Why do they have such wonky spelling names? Like, the deputy leader, correct? Like, come on. We couldn't do something easy like Michael, Chester, Jarrell? No, too hard. Yeah, that's my dad. Picking up these memories he never shared with anyone before, Tommy's mood visibly brightens. I still can't remember most of it. It's more like a feeling, you know? Like I just know back then life was good. Happy. Probably because of how Izet was set up. Different from other military bases, here it was all about families. Family garrisons, little units coming together to make big ones. I really hope I get it all back someday. Give me these little pieces, so... Just thinking about them makes me happy. It must have been really worth holding on to. Tommy talks as you walk, offering up fragments of memory. Some real, some may be imagined. He doesn't stop to notice until the archive room door looms before you. He's been spilling his thoughts the entire way. Maybe you just need someone to talk to. Commandant, have I been talking your ear off? No. I am the type of person that enjoys hearing people just talk. Thank you. Keep going, actually. I'd like to hear more about your past. And then when I remember more, I'll tell you. Every little bit. For now, let's head in. It is the joy of rediscovering something he thought was gone forever. The emotion wells up from deep within him, impossible to contain. A desperate wish to share this happiness with the one who means everything. Oh, Lucy Precious. Identity verification complete. Authorization confirmed. Opening entrance now. Welcome back. Whoa. Okay. Chinese developers just names characters randomly. They put it through a little generator. They have to. Just be like, wink. Good luck. Hopefully y'all can pronounce this. Slip into the archive room without incident. Screens hum with light. Machinery turns quietly. Everything here is still running. Still active. Someone's been using this place. Access permissions. Permissions. Someone's eyes scans the electronic display flickering across the main console. A few deft inputs later, he's found the pathway to controlling access permissions for every corridor. Warning. Current account SUE3. Kamui does not have administrator access. Authorization denied. Please log in with an account that has administrator permissions. Account with administrator permissions. That'd have to be the leader. Kamui doesn't hesitate. He fingers finds Eldal on the login screen, and he types in the password without pause. Ooh. Logged in as Eldal, entity level leader. Access permissions granted. He knows everything at this point. Freedom! Ha, of course that's the password. Mom never changed it. Ever. Kamui's voice carries a warmth he can't hide. The number tugs at something deep. Suddenly he's back in that afternoon, feeling it all over again. Honestly, we're all kind of the same. Every place in the Zet that needed a password from me is the same date too. That date must mean something special for your family. Is it a birthday? Yeah, it's from when I was real little. Can't even remember exactly how old. It's Zet's family day, March. We took our first family portrait together. Oh, so it is technically a birthday. Also the only one we ever took. Shine. You need a lot more pictures. They really don't want me fighting. Ooh! Grass plains. Why is this thing harder to operate than the latest issue weapons? No, not the camera. Eldal raked a hand through her hair in frustration, her scowl fixed on the delicate gadget in her palm. It was a labyrinth of incomprehensible terms. White balance, exposure, color, temperature, urates? I don't know. Eucalyptus. Looks out. I had given her a thorough tutorial. She remembered that much, but the specifics had long since evaporated. That's where he get his brain from Mama. Damn it. She thought bitterly. Information leaked from her skull faster than a bullet through air. Ugh, screw it. Let's just press something and see what happens. Is the sound off? Not even a beep or anything? You gotta be kidding me. I barely touched it and it's already busted. Faced with the stubbornly unresponsive camera, Eldal's frustration reached a boiling point. Her first instinct, as always, was to deploy her tried and true technique for malfunctioning electronics. A good solid smack. It had worked on tape recorders, televisions, and all manner of finicky gadgets in the past. Her hand rose automatically, poised to deliver justice when she caught herself. Wait, Yuriti seems to really like this thing. Well, thank you for the likes. With that realization, Odell's jaw tightened as she wrestled with the urge to give the device a good lesson, trying instead to figure out what to do next.
Ismail, this Arab Melne, also known as Caesar's best wife who fight me, also Melne.
I've heard about, wait, is Zenless Zone Zero, right? I think it is. I've been thinking of trying to get into the game. Just on free time, just so I could try out a bunch of these games, because I see so many of them. It looks so fun, but I'm like, did I?
No, but not Caesar.
Oh, she got it to work. The camera erupted in a rapid fire burst. Shutter sounds mingling with a strobe-like flash that caught Odell completely off guard. What the hell? Looks like a flashbang went off in my face. I can see a thing. Oh, she has it in portrait view, doesn't she? So, ready to let me help you adjust it now? These two are so precious. Grades, watching from nearby, laughed despite himself. He didn't mean to tease. It was just that seeing Odell so thoroughly undone was a novelty he wanted to savor. Don't move. I'm trying again. I refuse to be outsmarted by a glorified toy. Whatever you say, boss lady. And wipe that smirk off your face. Every time you make that expression, I know you're scheming. First part, I'll oblige. Second part, I object. It's just rare seeing you like this. It's almost... Rip? No. The harsh sound tore through the air as Odell, shooting a glare at Eurytes, shredded the instruction manual he'd been about to consult. No, milady, you needed that. Finish that sentence, and I'll make confetti out of you next. Got it, Mr. Deputy Boss? Alright, I'll behave. What I thought marriage was gonna be like. The sound of Eurytes' laughter washed over Odell's, smoothing the rough edges off her irritation. She couldn't stay mad at him, wouldn't waste the energy. Truth be told, she treasured moments like this. His laugh was so rare in its fullness, so unguarded, so utterly held. This is what family feels like, she thought. The little spats, the teasing, the forgiveness that followed. It was the texture of a life shared. Without it, existence would be terribly bland. We're gonna run out of time at this rate. Hey, Eurytes. Sure you didn't forget something when you explained these functions? It feels like a piece is missing. Now that you mention it, I think I did overlook one thing. My bad. The knob on top. Turn it 2 more clicks clockwise. That switches it back to auto mode. That'll disable burst shooting, allow you to take normal pictures. At least you can still read the room. At that, Odell snatched up the camera and jabbed at the calorie button. Sure enough, the screen filled with a collection of her angry face selfies. Delete. Done. I knew it wasn't that hard. Hey, Eurytes. What if I just grabbed some tech from the base and had them mod all the cameras to full auto? Wouldn't that save everyone the headache? Eurytes rose from his seat. Okay, he's fairly taller than her. And set to work adjusting the more intricate settings for her. Worth considering. We could bring it up another time. But not today. Remember, today's Azette's family day. Once a month, military orders are suspended. Only family matters. Yes, Queen, yes. Everyone's supposed to spend it with their own, even for us. Pulling rank to order soldiers around on a day like this doesn't feel right, don't you think? Hey, I know that tone. You think my idea is ridiculous, don't you? You're always so damn serious. I wasn't actually gonna do it. I was just thinking out loud. Anyways, I'm a pretty humane leader, all things considered. You know what some other bases are like? Last time I did a supply handoff, one of the commanders actually told me that once you join them, you leave your old self behind. No past, no family, no individuality. Just service to the military. What kind of crap is that? We're human, not weapons. Of course we've got feelings. You're right. Compared to other places, Azette's always been different. It has a certain kind of strength, a power that changes people and things. Got family. Gentle and a little magical. Maybe that's why we've held strong all these years, because we never lost it. So as our leader, you especially can't break that rule, right? Why are you being even more long-winded than when you're filling reports? At this rate, Family's Day is gonna be over before it starts. There. The words had barely left her lips and Adele felt arms wrapped tightly around her from behind. He rested his head gently on her shoulder. The camera now sat abandoned on a nearby stand. Mr. Q, that won't do. His whisper tickled her ear, soft in volume, yet every word rang crystal clear. I feel like I'm interrupting something. Should I leave the room? I ready to share you with the whole base every other day of the year. On Family Day, I want Odell all to myself. Ooh, he's a jealous man. Odell allowed the embrace to linger. When it became clear he had no intention of letting go, he finally reached back and pushed his head away from her shoulder. That's enough. My shoulder's getting sore. Move it. What's this about having me to yourself? After all these years, and you still haven't shaken that possessive streak? You're contradicting yourself. You forget what you just said. Family Day. We're not the only ones in this family, genius. You're a grown man acting like a toddler. Enough with the clinginess. Go get the kid. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say, boss lady. You never let that up, do you? Talk to me like a normal person for once. No, I'm enjoying this. Oh, is it baby Kamui? As he listened to Odell, Yuri's gaze drifted and caught something in a nearby corner. A tiny, round golden head peeked out, only to immediately duck back into hiding. Perfect. This saved him the trouble of searching. He let out a soft chuckle, already turning over how to coax the little one out of hiding. I need to go looking, but getting him to come over might take a different approach. What are you? Look down. Yuri's words put Odell on alert. Her gaze swept around, scanning. Sure enough, she spotted it too. The little golden head peeking in and out. It always had good instincts for spotting things others missed. You're not hiding good enough. We can see you. And back in, and back up. And one more time. Back and forth they went, appearing and retreating, repeating the motion several times with no real intention of emerging. Come out! Hide! Come out! Hide! Come out! Why is it still come out? But I don't wanna! I'm gonna pick a different flower and count again. Watching it. He's like, love me not. Love me with the flowers. Watching his endless indecision, Adele's patience finally ran out. Kamui? You think your father and I are blind? Stop messing around and get over here, now. Oh my gosh, she's so cute! It's baby Kamui. Odo's voice cracked like thunder, and the tiny golden head flinched. After a long pause, slowly Kamui emerged. He kept his head down, small fingers twisted in the fabric of his clothes. One hesitant step, then another. He risked a glance up at Adele before his eyes fell again. He was scared to meet anyone's gaze. Adele's eyes bored into Kamui, who was still wearing his everyday training uniform. You're seriously planning to wear that dirt roll training uniform for our family portrait? Where are the clothes I've laid out for you? Don't tell me you managed to lose something that size. The words landed like a fresh wound. Kamui's face crumpled, his lower lip jutting out as he muttered something unintelligible under his breath. The dress? Sorry. I need to calm down. I need to calm down. Please, Kamui, please wear it. I can't hear you. If you got something to say, say it louder. I don't want to wear a dress. He said them silently 100 times. Now finally Kamui gathered every scrap of bravery he had and hurled the words at Odell with everything he had. I heard people make fun of me. I don't want to wear it for the picture. That's what this is about? Too bad. A deal's a deal. You made a promise, and you're keeping it. Today, you put on that dress and take a family portrait. End of story. No! I don't want to get laughed at. I won't wear a dress. Who's going to laugh at you? Whining won't change a thing. You've got exactly 2 choices today. Put on the dress like you've agreed, take the family photo and nothing at all. Your call. Don't do that to my boy. Do not do that. Fine, I'll wear nothing. You'd better mean that, kid. I'll strip you down myself right now. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The moment Oda raised her hand, Kami darted behind Eurydice. Eurydice held up a placating hand to Oda, but he didn't play the role of human shield. With gentle persistence, he coaxed Kamui out of his hiding spot and positioned him squarely in Oda's line of sight. Kamui, didn't you say you wanted to be the bravest warrior of the set someday? True warriors don't hide behind others. They stand up for themselves. They fight for what they want. You know what you need to do, don't you? Don't be afraid. Speak up bravely. Mom, I really don't want to wear a dress for the family portrait. Just this once, I promise. I'll keep my word next time, really. Fine. We'll do it your way. One last chance. Tell me, those study materials you promised you'd read, how much have you actually gone through? Half. He had told Oldal earlier that he'd finished reading everything. Oh, my precious baby, you have failed. You have failed. As she scratched the symbol into the dirt with a stone, Kami's brow furrowed. He had seen it in the book. Definitely, but the meaning. There. What does this symbol mean in the Z signpost system? Left turn. And this one? Don't just stand there. Speak up. Then Oda added a second symbol. Kami's eyes started to it, then away, then back. Each look draining more confidence from his voice. It means step back. Oda tossed the stone aside. There was no need to continue this pop quiz any further. Lying to my face? I bet you don't even remember where you dumped that book. The first symbol means no entry. Second means continue forward. Ah, okay. Both of these showed up in the treasure hunt the day before yesterday. You got them wrong. You're getting them wrong now. No improvement at all. You made me promise. The treasure hunt was your test. If you knew the signpost rules, you'd reach the end point with the clothes you wanted. No matter— Ow. Now come away, this is your fault now. No matter what was there, you'd wear it. That was the deal. If you read the book and memorized all the symbols, you'd have followed the right signs. You have gotten the clothes you've been begging for, slacked off. So, you got a dress. Kamui, neither your father nor I ever taught you to run from the consequences of your choices. That's not what a warrior does. Right or wrong, you face what comes. I told you that when we started the game. Yeah, I know. But the dress! The protest died at Kamui's throat. He knew he made a mistake, and the lesson Oldal had driven home was one he couldn't argue with. But knowing and accepting didn't make it hurt less. He was a child after all, and in a child's world, there was no wound quite like losing faith. His mind drifted to illustrations in the book he read, to the combat suits displayed in Azette's armory. He wanted to wear those clothes, wanted to look like a warrior, like a hero. More than anything, he didn't want to be different from that person. He didn't want to be laughed at for it. Aw, Eurydice lifted Kamui onto his lap and gently wiped away the tears he could no longer hold back. Clothes aren't what matter, Kamui. Courage, strength, kindness, gentleness, all those things are what makes a hero shine. Whether they're wearing rags or armor, skirts or pants, none of that changes who they are. Exactly. Look, your mom here once got ambushed in the middle of the night wearing nothing but an undershirt, and I still kicked their asses. Like this. Hiya! Oh, I am fangirling for these parents, because why are they just yes? Can I be like y'all? Please, can y'all adopt me at this point? Azal launched into a dramatic reenactment, jabbing and swinging at imaginary foes. The performance hits its mark, Kamui's tears stop, replaced by his small, watery laugh. Besides, Eurydice placed a gentle kiss on Kamui's cheek. No matter what you wear, a little sunbeam is always going to shine the brightest. There was something magical about the way a child's sorrow could dissolve so completely. Kamui's face, still wet with tears moments ago, now shone with curiosity as he raised his gaze to meet theirs. Really? I won't look weird? No one's gonna laugh. I'll actually look good in a dress? Of course. You will. Of course you will. If the clothes look good and you look good, how could the two together possibly look weird? If you don't believe me, try it on and ask around. Oh, and call Aunt Riley first. She's the one who picked the dress. Said it suits you perfectly. Okay, I'll go right up now. Ah. In an instant, Kamui was on his feet and racing into the room. The rustle and thump of frantic changing echoed out. Then voices. Kamui's bright and excited, chattering through video calls to what sounded like half the set members. Look guys, what I got on. I can just imagine his excitement. Ah, stop, he looks so cute. Well, if it isn't our little Kamui, to what do I owe the pleasure of this video call? Oh, Riley, look, do I look good in this dress? You're already wearing it? I told your mom this one would be absolutely adorable. Thank goodness we didn't go with that monstrosity she picked out. Okay. Hey honey, get over here, see? I told you little Kamui would end up in this dress. Looks like you owe me, Uncle Bruce, look at me! Hey, you actually called it. Alright, on to tonight's chores. But seriously, Kamui, you're rocking that. Look at you, gorgeous. Yes. Kamui, listen to your auntie. Snap a few more photos and send them to Aunt Winnie. She and Morton are hoping the baby in her belly is a pretty little girl. They're convinced that filling their room with pictures of beautiful kids will make it happen. And if they use your photos, that's practically a guarantee they'll get a pretty little princess. Really? I'm gonna go call her right now. Bye, Aunt Riley. Her? She's used in everywhere at this point. Aunt Winnie, look at me! Oh, so precious. The chaos showed no signs of stopping. Kamui worked his way through what sounded like the entire Azet roster, one video call after another. Aldal and Eurydice waited outside, exchanging amused glances, made with a whole pack of laughter at his sheer enthusiasm. Good grief. Crying 1 minute, completely over it the next. It was just a kid. 1 second he's sobbing like the world's ending. The next he's beaming brighter than the sun. I wonder who he gets that temperament from. Indeed. Who does he take after? Eurydice saying nothing more and just gave Alda a meaningful look before slipping an arm under her around her shoulder. Let's say under her shoulder. Shortly after his alarm went off, he glanced down at the time. They needed to start shooting now. Any further delay would disrupt their later plans. The other one still won't come out. You know how he is. Soon as he heard family portrait, he shut down, still sulking in his room. And of course, it's had to be today. Those higher-ups keep sending their people to bother me again. Every time they show up with their grand theories, it's like a grenade going off right next to my head. I still haven't given up. Last time they came, they mentioned a name. I believe it was Project Barleycorn. Wolves don't abandon and prey. Then as they catch a whiff of me, they chase it forever. Still don't approve. The thing is far too dangerous. It only aggravated Azet's existing, you know? That problem. And from my past experience dealing with those people. I can't say they don't mean well, but at the very least, they're hiding motives that wouldn't hold up to scrutiny. Yesterday, though, I saw the detailed project plans on the table. You left them there, didn't you? You're hesitating. You're not wrong. Those officials and their delusions. They love it if we were all nuclear bombs ready to shake the heavens. I couldn't care less about their ideas, but if it works, we could use it to save more people. You know about that problem, right? Oh, that problem. Right now, we've got no way to fix it. Azet's been suffering from it for years. But if Project Barleycorn succeeds, maybe we can finally we can. I told them I'd think about it. If we actually started implementing, we'll have our hands full after that. Then we definitely need to take this family photo today. If we postpone, no one can guarantee we'll find the time later. Alright, we do it like this, and After finishing his conversation with Aldal, Eurydice turned and knocked on Kamui's door. Kamui, come here. Daddy has a little secret to share with you. Look at that precious smile. Eurydice walked into the room. Kamui was changing into the dress and was now meticulously adjusting every detail. Why? I want to hear! I want to hear! Kamui bounded over Found it over, okay. His step light and quick. Press his ear close to Eurydice. That's the plan. Once everyone's gathered, you sneak over to the camera and press the timer button. Before he has the chance to escape, come back and stand with us. We'll snap the family photo quick. Sounds good. Consider it done, sir. Kamui burst out with such enthusiasm that his own dress tripped him. Down he went, but he was up again before anyone could react, patting down his clothes and trotting toward the camera outside with renewed determination. Oh, we don't get to see who else is here. Get over here. What do you mean no? Try saying that again. Hey, don't move. Your clothes are a mess. Stand still and let your father fix them. That voice, he's here. Watch me go. Dad said the timer needs 20 seconds. I press it now, timing's perfect. This one up here, that one down there, probably the top one. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Kamui, you got it wrong. Oh, of course you got it wrong. That's the instant capture button. It's fine, kids get confused. Let me see. Actually, I think this family photo turned out pretty special. Looks good. Want to see? It does look pretty good. Show those two. Who was the other two? I see Kamui, but who's the second one? Kamui? Come here and take a look. And redacted. Why so quiet? Don't stand so far away. Come closer. Look at it with mom and dad, okay? Let me happen to find out. It's like Kamu.
I'm able to figure out Kamu is the other person.
Redacted. Who is the redacted? I need to know. Who is this person that you hide it from me? Give me the tea. Yeah, we're questioning. Who is that? Why can't Kamui recall his name? Even his face remains an indistinct blur, as if some crucial piece of the puzzle has been lost. But his voice, that he can almost hear still, echoing faintly in the recesses of his memory. Give me a hint. Kamui. Oh, wake up, my dude. Wake up. He looks so cute. I need to know who this is. A familiar voice pulls Kamui from the depths of his memory. Huh? Oh, sorry. I totally zoned out there. It's just I finally remember something specific, you know? And I couldn't not tell you about it. Something here triggered it. Mentioned another child in your family. Yeah, but his name and face. Report's still drawing a blank for me. I thought for sure I'd seen him in the family photo, but of course that's exactly where the memory cuts out. Really want to know who they are, or who they were. What we had. Whatever. We'll deal with that later. Once my mind recovers more, it'll all come back. I know it will. Okay, the archive room. Right, we need intel. Project Barleycorn. Pull a tree, stuff. That's all high clearance, so it'll be tucked away somewhere secure. How about we split up? No. You keep digging through the electronic data, and I'll hunt down any physical docs I can actually remember existing. Okay, fine. I thought we was about to do some Scooby-Doo. Hey gang, let's split up. And you'd just be like, I'm going to take the attic, you take the basement. And hey, if we find any personal archive or something, we might just crack this whole thing wide open. Without another word, you both settle into the search. The electronic archives prove more orderly, with neat directories and a logical structure. Kamui's personal file is exactly where it should be, found in mere minutes. Kamui! Come here, look at this! Huh? What's up? Find the answer already? Kamui bounds over excitedly. It's weird that it's just like, it does not lean over, it's bound over. I'm just gonna overlook it for now. Squeezing in beside you to peer at the electronic screen. That's my Commandant. Found my personal archive just like that. Let me see. Whoa, that thing is detailed. Like, everything since I was born. Delivery physician, primary education instructor, parents. Oh. Mom, Dad. That instant memory surfaced, countless moments from his past, each one of him calling out to Eldal and Eurydice. Oh no. The plot thickeneth. Father Saul, Mother Ra. On the electronic screen, the photos in the parents section stare back at him. The two faces are clearly not Oldal and Eurydice, parent TV members. So, should we panic? I feel like we should panic. Okay, we'll do one more. We'll do one more for the night. Oh man. I just have to know. Dad, Kamui wants to call out to Oldal and Eurydice in the way he did as a child. It's instinct, etched into him since his earliest memories. From the very moment he began to understand the world around him, whenever parents were mentioned, they were the only two people he could think of. But the archive tells a different story. Biological parents he's never met, strangers whose faces mean nothing. Which memories are real? How did he end up here, caught between two sets of parents? Neither set of parents is here now. No one can answer Kamui's questions. He stares at the two smiling faces in the family photo. The memory should be his. It is his, but somehow it no longer feels that way. Kamui, are you okay? Yeah, you look shooketh. It'd be a lie to say I don't feel anything. But don't worry too much about me, Cyblue. With how my memories are right now, I've got, vague impressions. Just nothing too clear. Seeing all of this, here and now, just makes me feel a little... I just want to know who they really were. And who I really am. I guess those answers will have to wait until my mind recovers. Oh, please don't crash. Please don't crash. The unfinished question sends ripples through his mind. The sudden weight comes crashing down on him. The familiar tearing sensation returns to Kamui's mind. He knows it's the essence he just took. Starting to work. I don't know about that. Ugh. Kamui! Sit down, easy, I've got you. Please. With your help, Kamui staggers to the wall. Memories are like a dust-covered puzzle, and now, at last, the shards are fitting together. Now, are you sure about this? Mom, Dad. I need them to put a flash warning up though, because I don't know that there's flashing, but they would know because they're the ones who made the game. I'm not trying to do a little epilepsy thing here. More memories of them surface, of his origin, his parents, and another child in his family. A young boy around Kamui's age who called their parents by the same names he did. But Mom redacted, Dad redacted. At last his name comes back to Kamui. Azael? Ooh, the plot thickens. Don't say my name. Who the hell do you think you are? You think your little fake gestures are gonna make me accept you? You're not part of this family. Stop acting like you belong here. Okay. I'll give you a 3 out of 10. You're not giving right now. You've already taken everything from me. Your attention, every moment that should have only been mine. Even our only family photo. What more do you want? Now Kamui sees him clearly. The boy bears Oldal's fierce red hair and Eurydice's silver eyes. He's their child, right unmistakable by both.
You played Kamui's interlude.
I think I did. A bit foggy.
I've been kind of scattered around everywhere.
I feel like I did. I'll have to double check, just in case. I might be wrong. And himself, he looks at his own hands, his own reflection. It has no echo of them, no genetic thread tying him to that family at all. He should have known, should have remembered earlier. I feel like you can kind of pass his hair, you know? His is silver hair and hers is orange or auburn. Technically, mixed together, it's just a very light version. Kamui remembers the day Azael finally relented and let him into his room. Before he could even celebrate this small victory, his eyes caught a glaring red line slashed across his photo on the desk. The stroke was childish, full of anger. It was probably drawn. He realized right after the photo was taken that red line carved its stark boundary, separating Kamui, who's the closest to the camera, from everyone else. Oh, that's just mean. On one side stood the three of them, a complete family. The red line formed an impassable chasm, a silent rebuke. You don't belong here. He had once believed in that warmth, convinced himself those were happy times, flawless and bright, like an unbroken mirror. But Azael's words cut through. Maybe Kamui was never part of the reflection. Maybe that crack was always there, waiting to be noticed. A shattered mirror can't be mended. To that so-called family, he was an outsider. Get out! Get out of here, Kamui! Jeez. Talk about anger issues. Ugh. Kamui! Ooh, whoosh, okay. Oh, okay, they're trading. I was like, why is it getting backhanded? What's going on? The swift blare of the weapon grazed Kamui's hair. Had Eldal not pulled back in time, her attack would have sent him flying several meters. Kamui's weapon clattered to the ground, severed, as Eldal delivered her final strike. The lower half slipped from his grasp and plunged to the earth with a resounding thud. This was new to him. Children born in the Zed were required to begin practical combat training once they reached a certain age, with the freedom to choose their own weapons. Back then, Kamui hadn't overthought his choice. He selected a greatsword, the one with the most powerful potential, and never looked back. Eldal had called him a natural talent for battle. He rarely tasted defeat while mastering the blade. But today was different. Today marked Kamui's first humiliating loss. Even though his opponent was Eldal, the strongest warrior in the Zed, he shouldn't have fallen so spectacularly. Something was clearly troubling him, disturbing his focus. I'm beginning. Kamui stared at his weapon in silence. On a real battlefield, today's performance would have left him dead with no one to bury his remains. This was a fatal mistake. He was prepared to face severe punishment for it. Adele set her weapon aside and approached, expression grave. Kamui. Her gaze fell on the broken greatsword. Explain it to me yourself. What stupid move did you pull during training? And what the hell was going through your head to make you screw up this bad? Yeah, it's... Get out! The boy's cruel words rang in Kamui's head again, each one a fresh needle of pain. He probably doesn't want to snitch on his brother and be like, my guy, he doesn't want me in the family. This had happened 3 days ago, on Family Day. Eldal and Euades rarely claimed to be too busy, so they told the children to spend the day without them. As usual, Kamui had brought snacks and a game console to visit Azael in his room. He should have known something was off the second he opened the door. The look on Azael's face stopped him cold. What are you doing here? Huh? Didn't Mom and Dad tell you? They're still busy, so I came to hang. Check it out. Got all your favorite snacks, plus that game we couldn't beat last time. I studied up after I left. We're totally clearing it this time. Azael, you okay? You seem kinda down. Is this stupid kid stuff all you ever think about? Huh? Oh, I get it. You want to do something different today, right? We can switch games. It's just the last few times you said the game was pretty good. Thought you liked it, so someone like you. Why do they even compare you to me? They put themselves on the line, trust important stuff to an idiot like you. Who do you think you are? You idiot! Get out of here! I don't want to see your face. They are not your parents. Why do you keep hanging around our house? This is my home, not yours. Jeez. Get out! We're precious. It was my own carelessness. I wasn't focused during training. My own fault. Don't reply without missing a beat. Lying wasn't his strong suit. If he stalled or added too much, Eldal would see right through him. That's so. Kamui, I'm giving you one more chance. Think carefully. That's really all you've got to say? Yeah, that's it. I'll take whatever punishment's fair. Fine. Listen up. Starting today, your training regimen doubles. You're banned from using your weapon of choice. You only use backup gear for storage. You'll go through the whole weapon application process again. Only after you survive this training and hit the standards, do you get to choose another weapon. Then get to medical, patch yourself up, and start training. Move. Watch that on it. Stop! Oh, hold on. Hearing the voice, Kamui turned around in surprise. He never expected Azael to show up here, much less burst in to defy Eldal's orders. Is he gonna be like, banish him or something? Forcing him into intensive training with zero recovery time is just gonna make his injuries worse. And those backup weapons are practically useless. There's no way he's meeting standards in this condition. This vicious style is completely unfair. Fair? Tell me, Azael, what exactly would be fair in your book? Don't think you can throw a tantrum and intimidate me. When something goes wrong, someone answers for it. That's what real accountability looks like, damn it. Get out of my way. This doesn't involve you, so keep your mouth shut. How can you say it doesn't involve me? Oh, Mom, you think I wouldn't figure it out? These training sections have been evaluations from you and Dad all along. I made excuses to dodge testing, so you used Kamui to keep running your scheme instead. I sabotaged his weapon. Excuse me? I know exactly what the outcome should have been, and it's nowhere near as bad as you're making it out to be. He doesn't deserve this punishment, and you two should have dropped this unrealistic crap a long time ago. That's enough, Azael. Mom, I accept all orders. Can we just handle this as planned? Please. Let's not take this any further. Ooh, Kamui finished speaking and reached for his broken sword on the ground, turning to go, but his acceptance of defeat only struck Azael's fire. In a flash, Azael lunged forward, tore the weapon from Kamui's grasp, and planted himself firmly in his way. Okay, hold on. Okay, it's going to like a 5 out of 10 on the brother scale. He's not as bad, I guess. Who said you could leave, Kamui? You're hurt. Where do you think you're going? Get back to the quarters and stay put. I'm not a coward. I don't need you taking the fall for me. Okay, it's going down to a 4. He never said he was going to take a fall. He failed the exam. He's going to the infirmary. What? He was lost in his thoughts. He knows this. It's not what I meant. It's just what you said earlier. You're right. I shouldn't be taking up space that isn't mine, and I shouldn't have taken things that belong to you. So this is fine, really. I don't want to take anything else from you. I never meant for things to go this far, Kamui. Only wanted you to fail the assessment, so that you two finally decided to come clean. Drama. Azal closed the distance. A gate swept over them. Whatever fight they had in them drained away. Both boys looked at the floor, silently fascinated by their own shoes. Oh dear, seems I have kinda tied it a little to an obtuse angle. Please. Kamui, being kind doesn't mean being a doormat. If you can't tell the difference, you're gonna pay a lot worse down the line. You're not the type to lose focus in a fight like some idiot, so stop carrying every piece of emotional baggage that comes your way. You've had this happen since you were little. You think if you don't tell us what's wrong and just patch yourself up in secret, everything will magically be fine once the wounds heal. Keep bottling up that small stuff, and it'll fester into something you can't heal. By then, regrets won't mean a damn thing. With that settled for Kamui, Aldal turned her attention to Azael. Same goes for you, Azael. You better hear this too. You thought a little sabotage wouldn't do any real harm. Is that it? Who the hell taught you that twisted logic? Who the hell do you think you are? Like you said yourself, if I'd pushed Kamui through that intensive training, or if Azed had been ambushed today, and he faced real enemies instead of me. Think about it. How bad could he have gotten hurt? Worse, would he have died out there because of this? Would you start hurting him, intended or not, no one can guarantee those wounds won't break him. That's why Azed's always had one rule. You never deliberately hurt family, no matter how small it seems. If something had happened, when that moment came, you never forgive yourself. Ever. I'm sorry, Kamui. Mom. I didn't want it to go that far. I'm not gonna run. I'll own it. Whatever punishment, I'll take it myself. At least you've got some spine. But you're still naive. You're both getting punished. No special treatment. I told you. You both got issues that need fixing. Neither of you get a pass. Both problems get handled. I don't want to be lumped in with him. Why are you still treating us the same? Is that a question? Azael, have you lost your mind? You'd rather we play favorites with Kamui instead? You are playing favorites, having those high expectations for him, treating him like he's me. Why? Because you skipped your responsibilities? Maybe. He's just some adopted kid. I'm your real child. He's not even family. Why waste so much effort on him? I'm the only one who should matter to you. Ooh, Adele scoffed softly, as if she just heard something utterly preposterous. 'Cause she did? What? That's even more ridiculous than what you said earlier. You really think a family's held together by something as flimsy as blood? I'm gonna tell you this one more time, Mazel. and it's the last time. You, me, Kamui, Euryades, everyone else here, we all belong to one home. That home's name is Azet. There are no walls between family, and we all share the same duty to protect each other, no exceptions. From the seat nearby, Odal picked up a worn book. She found the first page and held it up for Azel to look. You've been taught Azet's history since you were kids, but clearly none of it stuck. Azel, tell me yourself, what's in the photos on the first page? It's the founders of Azet, their first group photo after they settled here. And among them, are any of them related by blood? No, they came from all over. Each of them lost their homeland to war. They met by chance, came together and built Azet, hoping to create a new home. But they left descendants, didn't they? There are bloodlines that continued inside Azet. If Azet had relied on blood ties alone, it never would have become what it is today. Over hundreds of years, we grew from an unknown mercenary group into a major military base. What do you think drove that? She traced her fingertips to the second page, revealing an enormous world map crisscrossed with countless red lines. These are all the places our predecessors traveled. Wherever they shed blood, they brought back the ones left homeless by war. Anyone willing to stay was welcome, treated as family. We grew stronger because of that. But that growth also meant we needed more stability. What do you think? Azet gave up its freedom to be incorporated under the world government. It became a regulated military base. Because the world government promised us protection, professional training, resources to better fulfill Azet's dream. To build a world where no family is divided, and all live under the light of the sun. Every person who belongs to Azet fights for that dream. But if you're really set on tracing everything back to origins, fine. I'll grant you that wish. Don't tell me he's adopted too. Adele turned to Kamui, knowing it was time to finally dispel the shadow that had long lingered in his heart. Ever since you were old enough to understand, Euryades and I never hid the truth. You're not... He's adopted too! Yo! You're not our son by blood. You have every right to know that. And you should never feel lesser because of it. Oh, okay. No. I thought it was gonna be like, Freddie with the red hair was adopted as well. And I'm gonna tell you more about your birth parents. Your father Saul and your mother Ra were the previous leaders of Azet. They themselves were orphans by Azet soldiers. They chose to stay, to carry on their parents' legacy. You know, it really would have been cool that both of them were just adopted. Anyway, they became the strongest warriors of their generation. In the final battle, they stayed behind to cover the retreat, gave their lives so their comrades could escape. If you're still hung up on bloodlines, then think about this. The blood running through your veins has always been that of two heroes. Word. I see. And you, Azel? Do you really believe that being our son gives you some automatic claim over Azet? Ooh. The plot thickeneth. Odal approached her son, her gaze drawn to the shock of fiery red hair mirroring her own. Azet does not follow some hereditary dictatorship. Neither you nor I possess some innately superior noble bloodline. I, your birth mother, was an orphan from some nameless village massacred by bandits. Before rescue came, wild beasts carried me off, raised me as one of their own cubs. It was Azet's troops passing through the woods who took me from that beast den. They brought me back and raised me. Your father Euryades? He once served an assassin organization. The blood on his hands was no less than mine as a soldier. I found him half dead once and dragged him back. Had to beat some sense into him, but eventually he helped us take down his old organization's hideout. Only then did he settle in Azet. By your logic, would either of us even qualify as Azet's members? Yo, wait. Logically speaking, that will make Kamui more belonging of Azet than Azel. Sheesh. I don't start stuttering now. I'm telling you this not to make anyone feel superior or inferior. You are both people of Azet, and you are equals. If you truly want to carry the weight of Azet's future, you better fully understand what family actually means. Now, I'm announcing the disciplinary measures. Azet member of Azel, for violating Azet's code of conduct, you will report to the trial grounds in the restricted area in 3 days. You will undertake a level 1 difficulty trial. Remember Kamui, for being aware of the situation and failing to report it, you will accompany Azel and complete the trial together. This notice will be posted publicly throughout the base, effective immediately. Oh, everyone knows. Oh, a level 1 trial in the restricted area? That's supposed to be for the leader candidate selection. Oh, okay. And protocols require preliminary assessments before the trial. We haven't even... This decision was made after consultation with the Euryades. There are other factors involved, but now is not the time for explanations. When you return, we'll explain everything properly. Other factors? It's about that thing again, isn't it? Just like the recent assessment proved, you'll never let it go. You won't compromise, not even for us. Azel, control your emotions. If you want to carry Azet's weight in the future, you need to learn maturity. Just wait? You've never once asked what we think about it. You keep everything from us. Make all the decisions on your own. She is the leader. What kind of... What? Okay, yeah, sure. When are you ever going to consider that what we actually want? Azel! Azel shouted after him, but her voice barely registered. Azel was already gone, emotions and chaos, feet carrying him out of the training ground before anyone could react. Mom, I'll go after him. Don't worry, we'll be ready to report in 3 days. And thank you, you and Dad, for everything. Kamui vanished after Azel into the distance. Adele gazed after her children, lost in thought for a moment, preferring her brows as the weight of it all settled in. Get it? Now's not the right time. I'll deal with it later. And hey! You're just out here, popcorn in here like, oh shucks. Family matters. That's crazy. When are you gonna quit that habit of lurking in the shadows? I swear Azel and Kamui both got their worst traits from you. Euryades approached her with a gentle smile, his arms full of an assortment of bandages, salves, and other healing supplies. Okay, well it wasn't popcorn, but I mean, close enough. Old habits die hard. Some things are just etched into your bones, I suppose. Besides, I figured I'd keep my head down while you were sharing with the kids those experiencing stories about my past. Nothing to be proud of there. Adele folded her arms, one eyebrow arching simply in Euryades' direction. You're nothing like the rootless viper you used to be. You know that. Honestly, I kinda liked you better when we first met. Gravely wounded, but still swearing you'd die before you'd yield. But that would have only held your interest temporarily. I think my current self has better odds of keeping you around for the long haul. Give you an inch and you take a mile. Unbelievable. Lada's gaze fell to the supplies Euryades was holding. Dented bottle caps, bandages shoved in every which way. It was small, almost insignificant, except that Euryades was never this careless with his things. Oh, Azel brought these, didn't he? Let me guess, they're for Kamui. Yeah, they fell when he shouted at him. He ran off without them. Adele stared at the supplies, expression pinched with uncertainty. For a moment she hadn't the faintest idea what to do with any of it. I thought Azel had softened toward Kamui over the years. What's gotten into him lately? Been losing his temper with Kamui way too often. It's like we're back to when they were kids. Normally he's stubborn at worst, but lately, no restraint at all. Growth is complicated. Can't rush it. Doesn't happen overnight. They both need a chance to finally resolve this, once and for all. Besides, the boy might have sensed something. Been going through our materials about that plan, secretly. Fortunately, he hasn't found the classified files yet. Otherwise, the information Zazet's been suppressing. Don't overthink it, Euryades. We focus on the trial and error. If we succeed, that problem won't matter anymore. Not just for individual ecology, for everyone in Azet. Physiology. It says physiology. Anyway, none of them will have to carry that weight again. He's always been a sensitive kid. Euryades hoped that this sensitivity wouldn't harm him someday, but he kept the words to himself, swallowing his concerns in silence. After they return from the trial, let's tell them everything. Once we start implementing that plan, we'll need people ready to carry it forward. They're the best candidates we've got. Oh, somebody needs to clean their room. Why is there a random critter on the ground? Sorry. Should I go or not? This is killing me. Kamui thrashed in his bed, blankets and pillows, taking the brunt of his frustration as they flew to the floor one by one. At least, he thought bitterly, he and Azel were grown now. Azel and Eurydice no longer walked in unannounced. Back in childhood, that door would have burst open already, with his hound reaching for his ear. He caught up to Azel after the training ground, but Azel wouldn't even look at him. The Kamui had busied himself instead, packing the supplies needed for their task in 3 days. But the real problem gnawed at him. His weapon is shattered. Azel had ordered Azel to hand his over as compensation, but she hadn't said a word about how Azel would fight. Kamui had to fix this. Wait, do they not have like a little blacksmith or like a forgery? Fix it. Just put a little glue on it. This won't do. I can't just sit here and do nothing. I'll leave first thing tomorrow. Won't get another chance. Kamui shot up from his bed. With no time to waste, he decides to sneak into the arsenal now. Couldn't let Azel walk into that trial without a proper greatsword. They're both using the same weapon. Twinsies! Wait, knowing Azel, he'd totally say, "Who needs your pity? I don't want your charity. Pick your stuff and get lost." But what if I just swap weapons with him after we leave? Genius. Yeah, that's the plan. It's potential. He gave himself a little fist pump and took off toward the bedroom door. And at the last second, he felt skidded to a stop. His feet skidded to a stop. Hand hovering over the door handle, a beat of contemplation, chin thoughtfully stroked. Then with a grin, he pulled the door open. Ha! Knew it was you, Azel. My ears never lie. Surprise, Sade! Azel stood frozen in the doorway, hand raised to knock, whole body flinching at Kamui's sudden appearance. The surprise lasted only a heartbeat before he rearranged his feature into a scowl, layering on a voice thick with faint ferocity. Kamui, I swear, if you ever scare me like that again, I'll beat you into paste. Actually, they're perfect brothers. As the words left his mouth, he pulled back his fist in a mock punch. Ah, no, 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 I surrender, don't hit me. This is exactly how me and my sister be playing. The only difference is we actually kick each other. But anyways, Kamui stepped back and collided with the doorway decoration. The impact caught him right on a fresh training wound, and he let out a sharp little gasp. It was barely a sound, really, but enough to make Azel tense up all over again. You idiot! Without thinking, Azel drew Kamui closer, his attention zeroing in on his wound as he examined it with care. It's such a pain. Get over here now. Okay, it's bumped up from a 4 to like back to a 6. Okay, in brotherly 6 out of 10. Not bad. Azel guided Kamui into the room, and the boy went without protest. His eyes widened slightly as Azel produced a full array of medical supplies, completely prepared well in advance. Ah! Ow, 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 ow. Suck it up. Keep on reacting and I'll make it worse. This is what you get for not treating your wounds properly. Let it be a lesson. You do this every time I patch you up, and a few days later, you're back to being reckless. You never learn. A brief silence settled between them. Kamui didn't dare speak first, afraid of worsening Azel's already fragile mood. And Azel, for his part, carried a guilt he couldn't put into words, leaving him momentarily unsure where to begin. The weapon. Azel spoke first, breaking the ice. Mom asked, I brought yours. It's by the door. You can bring it in later. What I said the other day, I was off. It wasn't entirely because of you. That's all. I'm heading back. Meet me at the training ground tomorrow. Leave for the restricted area from there. With that, he turned to leave. Kamui immediately rose to his feet as well. Wait! You gave me your weapon. What are you gonna use? Gone with the explosive temper or the brooding silence Azel would have once defaulted to. He didn't turn his frustration on Kamui this time. Instead, he dropped his voice, reaching for an air of casual indifference. I've got a few smaller ones. It'd be fine if I bring them all. Like daggers? I have the little throwing knives. Your strength isn't in the weapon. I can handle the trial with those. I'm scared. He knew those small weapons weren't nearly enough, but he was determined to take responsibility, to make amends for his mistakes. He'd promised to give his weapon to Kamui. He wouldn't go back on his word. No way! Even with both of us, we can't underestimate the restricted area. Without a real weapon, you're screwed. What do you want me to do? Don't say something stupid like giving it back. If Mom finds out, she'll just make the punishment worse, and I don't need your charity. Read him like a book. Hey, that's not what I meant. We're short one. Why don't we just go get another one? Good point. Tommy pulled Azael out of the room and pointed toward the arsenal. You mean steal one from the arsenal? Whoa, steal? It's not stealing. We're family. Just borrow it for temporarily. Mom said it herself. Figure it out yourselves. I'm not getting involved. Worst case, if you get caught, I'll tell him it was my idea. Azael took in the sight of Kamui. Hands on the hips, chest puffed out, radiating pure, unearned confidence. A helpless smile tugged at his lips. Some things never change. This silly child had always been exactly this innocent. Fine, let's go. Remember there's a repair kit in there. We'll see if we can fix yours first. Whether it's taking credit or taking the fall, you're not doing it alone. So you're in? Excitement bloomed across Kamui's face, bright and unmistakable. Yay! Azael's teaming up with me. Let's not give away our plans. Hashtag buttons a little bit. Let's go. Time to roll out. Yahoo! You idiot. Exactly. Keep it down. You want Mom and Dad to hear us? He's just shouting to the hills. Oh, my stars. Oh, I love this story. We're coming back and pick up next week though. Next week. Yeah. I feel like I should be collecting a few things. Nothing here. We'll try to do a summon or two really quickly. Ooh. Whatever we can get out of it. And hopefully, who knows, maybe we'll get it early. I really want Kamui. Come to me! I'm surprised they didn't do... Oh, wait. Before we do that, let us... mission.
I underestimated you, Commandant.
That
I
scared
thought
me.
I'd outlast you in this endurance match. Mind if I take a moment to recover before we head out again, Commandant?
Why is she still speaking? How is she still speaking? What is going on? I feel like that's glitching out. It should not, it should not be glitching out. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a little eventy things. Get ourselves a few extra black cards so we have a little more summoning power.
Because we're looking very, very vacant at the moment. So, yeah. I was really hoping they'll give us a few missions.
Not missions, but a little battle inside the story. Just so that we would have a little something going. Oh snap. I didn't check to see if...
Hard work pays off. I no longer fear death.
It is weak to...
This dispute is to be settled.
Is he electronic? Fire. Ooh. It's gonna... Okay. I guess it is. Fairly easy.
Come on. It's not our style to stop now.
Watanabe. I love this frame compared to its old one. A fixed difficulty tip. External tipping, haha. Fire resistance reduced, eye resistance increased. Okay, so it's actually weak to fire. Oh, wait, Watanabe's fire, right? Are you fire?
It said it is hacking your PC.
Song out here just songs and hymns in the background. Be scared. Have mercy on us. Have mercy. I need to learn how to use her frame though. Got me scared. Ouch.
Don't worry about me.
Nope.
Hard work pays off. I no longer fear death.
I think he is fire,
Never.
which is why he's actually has a little pep in his step. Ah. I didn't get it. No. Please don't hit me again. Jeez. He needs to stop.
Never give up. I'm more than ready.
Oh, yeah. He is perfect.
Come on. It's not our style to stop now.
Alright, and the last one.
Honestly, it feels like all of these have been like the same damage battles. Okay, lady.
I'm more than ready. I I no longer fear death.
Do not be inspiring.
I'm supporting me here. Oh,
Never,
let's bomb.
never give up.
They only allow, ouch. Only allow one.
Hard work pays off.
Nope, 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 nope.
Now or never.
I do need to, I don't think I have any here. Easy, easy. Easy breezy. That's good, that's
It's
good.
not our style to stop now.
Still don't quite understand the role though.
Me and you both confused. My main thing, if it works, it works. Missions, missions. Okay, 185, not bad. That, and claim those. A little something. Here, and then Warzone. Is that what I'm looking for? Yeah. This one is character deals 30% more full damage for 12 seconds. Raven Sturge. Alright. Where does he even end? Is he in here? Top.
Comrades, march with
I'll do him. This is gonna be a very interesting mix,
Victory will be ours,
Characters.
Commandant.
but you know. If it does its
Don't
job,
slow me down.
we'll take it. I just threw anyone in there. But I know Alpha is the strongest though. And then the other one has the Cub. So it should do the trick. Hopefully. Oh. Okay. Doesn't want me
A new
vibing to that
battle
music.
shall witness a fresh victory.
Let's get into it.
More than ready.
Let's tear through this.
I no longer fear death.
Immediately just start doing combos.
Now or never. Challenge. This dispute is to be settled. Now or never. Hard work is more than ready. Never give up. Pave the way forward.
Okay, not bad. Not too shabby.
I'm more than ready. I no longer fear death. Now or never.
Just go ham.
More than ready. Strength of an unwavering will.
Yeah.
Now or never. Give up.
And who's next?
Here. Pave the way forward.
I don't know if he was a good selection. Ouch.
Don't worry about me. I no longer fear.
I'm trying to think. Should I switch to Alpha? Let me switch to Alpha really
Hard
quickly.
work pays off.
This fight.
Better not be a
Let's
fool.
tear through this together.
Oh, nah.
Give up.
Okay.
No mercy. Exterminate.
Eyes on the target.
No mercy.
I have to definitely say Watanabe was actually a better choice. Which is crazy.
I'm fine. Endless night. Free exterminate. Untainted thorns. Purge all sins.
Hard work pays off. Strength of an unwavering will. Never give up. Here. Pave the way forward.
He's a water dragon. I think it's because he can make extra damage.
I no longer fear
What an
death.
obvious weakness.
I'm more than ready.
2 rounds. I'm gonna have to look at this again to figure out which ones are
Never.
weaker. Because you should have been able to tear through these guys and Vulcanately. We in fact did not.
Come on. It's not our style to stop now.
You got like 2 extra stickers. We'll take it for now. Let me look at this again. Ooh. Raven Sturge. After casting synergy remove, nihil damage increased by 30%. But it's not particularly saying that it's weak to anything. Let's see some. Alright. Ow! Dirge. I can't be that dumb. I cannot be that dumb. Am I that dumb? Dirge. No! I have a feeling that's what they mean. Can I upgrade her really
So
quickly?
it falls to me.
Hold on. Coding. Hold on. Took a rain check right quick. Remember. You, my dear. Have anything to level her up with? I do.
Thank you for your generosity. Official commendations are nothing special to me. But one bestowed by you?
I feel like
Now that's something worth caring about.
this here might be.
Interested in my special training?
Ooh, special training.
Since you're so keen, why don't I just leave you in charge?
No, I want the special training. Give me the special training. Anyways, hopefully I didn't just waste a bunch of my materials. Fingers crossed. That should be good. Then I did promotion. That brings it up to 34. How's the weapon looking? Got her signature. Pretty nice. And her cup. I don't think I can upgrade him, can I? Nope. Now let's give that another go, just really quickly. That, there you go. Just one more time. I gotta experiment to see if that's the case, if I'm just dumb like that. Because I feel like we should have tore through. And it says Dirge, and it said Nihil Dirge. So.
Wandering souls, I grant you eternal rest.
The cogs are cogging. Yeah.
No. Not good enough.
Oh snap, her health! Where did your health go, ma'am? Oh dear God.
So this is
Well,
the end.
so I can confirm. I can definitely confirm. How do I get her health higher? I can confirm it definitely she does a lot more
Wandering
health,
souls,
but I did not
I
expect to
grant
get like
you
two-shotted like that.
eternal rest.
I want to try it one more time.
No. Bewitched.
Let's tear through this mist together.
No. Care to try again? Bewitched. Here the fallen shall rise
Yes. There we go. Now that's what I was looking for. Oh no, I swapped to the wrong people.
Better not be a fool.
I mean to do that.
Life and death are but a moment apart. The sun will shine. So be my flame. Now you're on the other side of the rock.
Sure.
the hum.
Oh, I probably
I present to you a sweet death.
Endless night.
no healing.
No mercy.
Ouch.
I'm fine.
Thank
No
you.
mercy.
So what I'm gonna have to do is upgrade our girly. Guys,
Endless night.
The hum draws closer.
please dodge.
Exterminate.
What? No. Care to despair. Lament. Worship me.
Yes.
Proclaim your total annihilation.
Yeah, we're gonna have to upgrade her. Her story,
Kneel.
though. Can we just talk about it?
Tear through this mist together.
Here's your sentence. The fallen shall rise no
Like, it was so
more.
good.
Obviously,
Okay,
not good enough.
so her health might be bad, but she can heal, just like Pharaoh,
Lament, worship me.
which is very good.
I proclaim your total annihilation.
Sheesh. No. Ooh.
Care to try again?
Ouch.
No. Care to try?
Let's tear through this mist together.
Here's your sentence. The fallen shall rise no more. Not good enough.
Okay. That's all I needed to know. That's way better.
Threads of fate continue to weave, and our story moves ever forward.
Man. Tripled the numbers. Alright, so we just gotta go ahead and put a little extra pep in our step, and we should be pretty good. Missions. I never claim anything in here. I'm so dumb. Let's see, Thunderstrike. Let's see, Thunderstrike. Will that be Watanabe instead? Letting damage increases. It'll be lightning. Lightning for us. I think that's lightning, right? So we could
Watch
do
my move.
Alpha. I guess we can pull in
So there's
Hamu,
others?
maybe. Not him with the muzzler. And yeah, Watanabe. Oh, Watanabe isn't. Okay. No, but yeah. No, wait. No, not Kamu. Kamu isn't the right one.
Let's march together toward.
Oh well. He'll be there just for supporting. Supporting cast. Watanabe is fire. And the rest of them are lightning.
This fight.
So we
Better
should
not be a
breeze
boring
through
one.
this without a problem. Get those last bit of points. Got some combos. There we go. Yep. We got the right one. Ouch. We got the right one.
Give up.
You have Pharaoh?
I do have Pharaoh. Yeah. I could have done her now that I think about it.
Give up. I will sever this prison of fate.
I just haven't used Pharaoh in a hot second.
I won't hold back.
Ouch. Taking hits for no reason.
Give up.
Probably should have put that for
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Kamu.
You're on the other side of the rock. I will sever
But alas,
this prison of
I already could lick them. Yeah, Nazi dance.
the sun will shine. Shall be my blade. I won't hold back. Life and death are but a moment apart. Now you're on the other side of the rock.
Imagine you just spawn and you just see a entire tornado sword just going straight towards you. I'll be terrified. Nice.
Give me all you got. Lean on my strength. The sun will shine. Shall be my blade. I won't hold
Ouch.
back.
Ooh. No, hold on. Okay, there we go. No.
This is how it ends.
It's fine.
Just distract. Through hardship, my heart is made clear.
Let's go ham.
Illusion revealed. Remember this.
Honestly speaking, with how... Okay. Oh, we could get a few more. We have to upgrade her too.
The mists
clear, and the road ahead is open.
I need to upgrade her too. She's too bad. Man, this is awesome that you have that live there. But I still love Alpha.
Yes. She's pretty good. I feel like the overhaul for her original frame and her, I definitely have to put her at the top.
But Alpha, personality wise and stuff,
Scrumptious. Match this up, another 240. And I really just want like the newer frames, especially being kind of new coming into the game.
I don't hate the old frames.
But the newer frames are just, they hit differently. Make sure there's nothing else before we go do a little something something. That's just that's not important. I need to finish that for once. We have a full loadout for Alpha. And then achievements. I need to do this so I can get a couple extra cards. And crack shot.
I don't know why I find that funny.
Yeah. Collectibles are probably unimportant. Show me the love. Some love. Wait, do I have enough to do 10? 1625. I'm like a bit short. Okay. We'll do singular ones. Give me a gold. Yep. We need some golds. Ooh. They heard my prayers. But who do we get? Oh wait, is it golds or is it red? That's probably why. Probably why we didn't get much of anything. I asked for golds and not the red ones. Because they have a pinch of red. I think that's it. Question mark. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm talking about at this point. I think that's right. Oh my goodness, we're getting a bunch of purples. Stop. Okay, we have one more summon after this. I guess that's fine. Oh, I guess. I mean, I could take the upgrade materials too. It's not bad. 30 of 60. Pyroth. Do you got any sums for this one? I don't know why. She reminds me of like a monochrome version of Iron Mouse. It's actually kind of funny. Do I have any summon tickets for weapons? I don't have that. Okay, they're the same. Target weapon. That. I want that. I don't have any. No, of course I don't. That'll be too easy. Here, wishing summon. Wait, why didn't I know about this? Oh wait, no. Because I would have to go ahead and start all the way from the beginning compared to. Oh, okay. Full discounts, but then I'll have to do the full amount afterwards. Okay. Okay, that's fine, I guess. No, it's fine. Who don't we have? That's actually a really good question. Physical. I mean, we don't have her. We have everyone else. We don't have Karenina, I don't think. We don't have Changyu. Do we have Wan Shi? Like, if I look at this Wan Shi and then the new Wan Shi, the new Wan Shi looks so much more buffed. We have Fulga. I don't think we... Do we have Noctis? I think we have Noctis. Citavi. Oh, there's no... Why is Nihil so rare at this point? I guess we stick with that one. Do a couple pulls just cause. obviously. It's the first one. Be cool if they gave it on the first one. Ow. Blurp. Blurp, blurp, blurp. Nothing. It's fine. We're gonna pick up on the event story next Monday. Yeah. And
I'll been into it. Teddy A rank is Neho. A rank Teddy.
Is it? I think I got both Teddies, right? That one is the Spectre. That's not the right Teddy. Is it the other Teddy? That's Feral. What's the Cryptic? Oh, wait. Is it? Support, Vanguard, Amplifier, Melon. Ah, I see. It's mixed. Ah. Oh, wait, I can... Oh, okay. Sure enough, did not know that.
I could have slapped her in with
But now he's looking for Neho. Could have slapped her with Girly. Would have had an actual functioning team. It's fine. I know now. Me lucky. Okay. Makes sense. Good to note. But yeah, we'll go on ahead and pick up for the event next week. And go from there. I am quite excited.
Did I expect how it started? No, I did not expect it to start that way.
I really thought I got a whole lot of spoilers and everyone was actually like nuked and there's just gonna be like, you know, my guy just chilling there singing songs with him by himself. I feel like the memory, and this is just a little bit of a theory, I feel like this memory that he is getting haunted by isn't for a commandant per se, but for his family, the ones that he calls like mom and dad. But that's just a theory, I may be completely wrong. Who knows? But alas, we're gonna go ahead and call it quits there. And
Tomorrow is
Dark Souls.
so
We'll pick up from, I don't know where we're even at. Finishing in the castle, I think it is. Yeah. We'll be finishing the castle for Dark Souls, or at least trying to, in hopes it does not take us 10 years and a half to go ahead and defeat the boss. With that being said, as always, Twitter is where you can find me for any updates, polls, or if you just want to see what comes to my mind. YouTube is for all VODs, miscellaneous videos. And if you want to join with the live streams along with TikTok and Twitch, you can go ahead and join at 12:30 a.m. Central Timing, and we just rock out and have fun. Also, if you have any recommendations for any games, you can go ahead and always mention it. I'll probably do a little poll or a questionnaire on either community page, Twitter, or I feel like there's another, or if you have recommendations, you can put it on like the YouTube videos in the comment section. I am bound to look at them, one of them, all of them probably. But yeah, enough of me hooping and hollering. That is all for me. Thank you all again who decided to join in, and I shall see y'all tomorrow for some Dark Souls. I am planning on getting through the entire franchise of Dark Souls. Wish me luck. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Anyway, yeah. Bye-bye.